Recording time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight Expeditions Pokerole. This is the 5th episode of our pre-campaign where we've been doing a tutorial. As always, do remember to check the description down below for our link tree, which through that you can find links to our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. So do make sure you all go check that out, as well as our go over and subscribe to the YouTube and possibly check out the TikTok as well. And if you are watching this on YouTube, come join us live on Twitch. I'll go ahead and let the get Charum to do his intro here.
Sure. Once again, I hijacked you for the very start of the video because you do a pretty good intro, I must say. But I will add on to that to say, of course, that I am here too. I am streaming it as well. And actually, I think this is episode 4, not episode 5, because
4.
I think it would have been 5 if we went last week, but we didn't. So,
Yep.
but yes, this should be the finale.
I actually streamed the first one.
The first. Oh, there was like an extra episode. Did I miss a session? I thought
No,
we didn't do
you
last
were
week.
Here for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This was.
What do I do now?
Yeah, this was where we also were doing the character creation and stuff.
Oh, that was episode. Yeah, to me that was episode 0. Gotcha. Okay. But yes, for my own playlist, this is episode 4. Just to reduce a little confusion for any viewers of mine. But yeah, I'll just conclude by saying, of course, that if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well, YouTubers. But if you really want to help out, like Zim said, come on by the Twitch. I also have a Twitch, of course, on the stream. If you haven't come by, do think about doing so because we're trying to reach a partner, but need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by it, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so because it does make a big difference. I also have a pretty cool Discord community. I have a coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content. And I also have a merch store now if you want to check that out. All links are in the description so you can check them out at your leisure. But with that being said, I'm going to hit this button for music.
And I will take over. I totally not goofed up with recording settings somehow. It's fine. So I didn't get Dim's introduction, but welcome all in. I am the one-shot DM and gonna be player in the actual campaign, Blue Draconics. For people on my end, I'm streaming alongside Charum and Zim. They are also playing. I can also shout them out for you guys. And using the new shout-out system of Twitch thing, so enjoy, like, you know. Oh. Not like Razim. Go shoot him. He may not be in my chat at the moment, but doesn't matter. Wait, why is he not in my chat? He's in my... whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're just here to have fun.
I am actually in your chat.
I'm in nobody's chat but my own, so I will just
well, I cannot
go ahead and
ping
explain
you
that.
in a... Fine. No. I'm...
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to do a new thing, but it's not registered.
I have no idea what this new thing is, actually. I'm not familiar with it. Let me go to your thing for a second.
So, this is for everyone in general. Twitch has a new slash command where you do slash shoutout and you at someone and it goes and shouts them out.
What's your numbers?
381.
381.
I'm sorry, I have numbers.
It figures that something it was working and now it's not.
There, I exist now. You can try it. I don't know.
I don't know. I can do Linden at least.
Also, it's okay about the numbers. It seems like it's a tradition that a lot of people are like, "Oh, what should I put in my username? Some numbers to like make it work." Because otherwise, it's because of the lack of uniqueness, right? Blue Draconic was taken. You had to put in numbers, right?
I might have put it myself. It's also if you can figure out what the numbers mean, congratulations, you understand more about me.
What broke for you, Zim?
The actual view of Tabletop Simulator.
Oh,
It
Oh,
was
like-
working, and now it's not.
The capture, you mean?
Yeah.
that's not good.
Try windowing it and full screen it again, or vice versa, whenever you're using it. Sometimes that forces a refresh.
No, I just needed to switch over to my intermission screen real quick and then do it again. There we go.
I guess that also refreshes.
Hmm.
Hello, everybody. You're not late if you just showed up. We just started.
Yes, we absolutely started. We may have gotten the intro done, but we still just started.
Yeah. And thank you for coming by, because our viewership is very low, because I don't think anybody was expecting the Thursday game. To be fair, it comes at a very late hour for my streaming, so I think it throws people off a little bit.
I will be
Good,
pointing
you got to
out
keep them on their toes.
that we will be, for the main campaign, we will be doing this on Saturdays instead. It will be late in the evening. We might be starting this Saturday. It's still a little up in the air, depending on Rygon's work. But if not this Saturday, then for sure next Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And to fill in my audience, I will not be participating in the main game. I'm just here for the pre-campaign to help out a bit and to just hang out. If you guys want to check out the main campaign, I recommend going over to Zim or Blues or Rygon if he's streaming it. I don't know if he is. Their Twitches, which I will attempt to link everybody's Twitches. I don't remember
Yeah.
Rygon's though, sadly. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
just
so bad at
Rygon
remembering.
plays.
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
However, you can always find the game here on my channel. I got this for you.
Yeah. I don't know, shit.
Oh,
I
I'm
stream.
accidentally typing pop out. Me and being good at linking does not exist in the same room.
Good.
Let me try it again.
So what I'm understanding is that some of us only deal with magic and not technology. Got it.
I just can't type shit.
Wi-Fi is pretty magical to me.
Wow. Oh,
Apparently that was
That's
changed.
weird, I thought you. That's weird. I thought Nightbot allowed you to do that.
What?
I don't
It
know,
used
should I
to, but
stream
now it
first?
doesn't.
Ignored.
I'll type it.
Not tonight. Let's just get started.
That's
Like,
fine.
we're kind of already in here a little bit, and I would like us to just get going.
Yeah, Nightbot's
Oh.
been throwing hissy fits lately. I wouldn't worry about it.
We can worry about it later. We have more important things to take care of.
Like battle initiative. I think that's what we have to do next. Actually,
And a recap.
And a recap, of course, at first.
So,
All right. Go ahead.
I will remember this as best as I can. When we last left off, well, beforehand, we first started last session with the characters exploring a bit more of the cave and hearing more sounds. They also ran into Team Radiance. And they were going on about how things were acting up in the cave. After a small conversation, they overheard some, what they assumed to be a villainous voice. Best way to describe it. I can't think of the words. Yelling at one of their subordinates. It did not sound good to them, and Team Radiance rushed off, giving our heroes a warning of, be careful, this may be too dangerous. And so they went on a different route to go reach the peak. However, Kit noticed a Nickit trying to steal from them. And when Kit proceeded to ask for questions, the Nickit simply ran, and Kit followed after. And then everyone else followed. After a small chase scene, Kit was able to get to the Nickit, and unfortunately was not able to get as much information out as when the group tried to catch the Nicket simply slipped away. After that, Kit was determined to figure out what was up with this Nicket. And so they followed down the winding path, upwards and onwards to the peak, where, upon reaching the peak, they found a strange or intense scene. Team Radiant alongside an Absol up against an Alakazam. I forget if the Nicket was in the scene.
No.
No? Okay. And when Kit tried to intervene, she was knocked back by a Razor Wind from a Titan Knoll. Soon afterwards, the rest of the team came up, and this is where we left off. So, we shall begin with rolling everyone's initiative. Let's see. Initiative is...
What is initiative? Is it how many dice we
it's
roll
one
then?
dice. It's one dice plus dex plus something. I'm trying to find the exact page again.
Charm?
Sorry, my stream, apparently people are like, you need to announce YouTube announcements. I was like, all right, I guess I'll do that for this. Normally I don't handle that. Normally Beerus does. What was the question?
Rolling initiative. What is the roll for that?
Right. The roll for that, oh, it's simple. It's on our sheets already, too. At least it is on mine. Initiative is rolling a d6 and then adding your initiative number to it.
I'm trying to find it in the book. But
So
I
it's
can't.
one die plus, like,
Just
for
roll a
example,
die.
3.
Just roll a die and add your initiative number, which everybody should have written down at this point
All
on their
right.
sheet.
Then I'll go with the first one I rolled, which was a 4. Mine is 7.
Okay, and then just just type into the chat your total number. Makes it simpler for DM.
There is...
Many a 6.
Multiple actions.
Also, what actually happened to the Nicket? Did we just completely lose them? I forgot.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the Nicket was abused.
Yeah.
They are not in the scene, but Kit, upon coming across this and how callous the Alakazam was being towards the treatment of the Nicket, that's why Kit charged,
Right.
and thus was blown back by a Razor Wind. So the Nicket is not on the scene, but it can be assumed that either they are somewhere nearby or they are hurt in some way.
Fair. Also, while we're only doing battle initiative now for officially starting the battle, we all did actually have a round of actions as we came upon the battle, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our surprise round.
Yes, and Colby
Right,
had a
okay.
good. As my streamgoers wanted to note, Colby did a crazy charge, didn't do any damage, but did, I believe, flinch the type doll.
Believe so. I forget.
So that's
sorry.
something. Well, that is worth noting because that happened right at the end of session, so it would be in effect now.
Yeah. Wow. I see. I'm a small little dummy, and I didn't write down the initiative stats for my bosses because I'm a dummy.
Yeah, I'll just find him again, I guess. But yeah, if I
can't-
recall correctly, plink damage for doing that, and more importantly, I did flinch it. So
I'm just upset that I can't find it in the book. Like,
what
really
initiative?
upset. Yes, I really can't. Oh, thank
No,
you so
again,
much
blue. It's simply a d6 plus whatever their initiative number is. Oh, you're trying to determine the initiative number?
Yes.
Oh, that's.
You see why
I'll look it up again, I guess.
I can't find it in the book. But thank you for the follow, Liam.
Actually, if I look at my sheet, I could probably. Initiative was Dex, wasn't it?
Ow.
Oh. Initiative was Dex. No, hold on. That
Dex
wouldn't
plus
explain.
alert.
No. Never mind. I thought I had the formula down by looking at sheets, but that wasn't it. Also, I would recommend when it comes to a system like this, definitely write down like the most essential stuff like that you have trouble remembering. Let's
I
see.
thought it was Dex plus alert.
Anybody here remember? Dex alert sounds reasonable, but somebody has a 3 that doesn't make sense if it's Dex alert.
Yeah.
I swear, is it Dex evasion? That would be upset. No,
Look at
Dex plus
Lyndon,
alert.
look at Lyndon's sheet. You'll notice that he has a 3 with some combination of things. I don't remember what the combination is.
I want to say Dex Survival Alert.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That actually might be it. Let's see if that adds up with everybody else.
It gives me a 3.
Yeah.
That would give me a 2. Yeah, that seems reasonable. All the
shouldn't
other
we-
sheets seem to match up to that.
Yeah, everybody
Um,
else matches up to it.
Yeah, I think that's accurate then.
Oh,
Dex
thank you for
survival
the
alert.
follow, Dr. Liam.
Alright.
Dr. Liam, what you do?
Answers Liam's questions a bit. No, this is not PMD1 Alakazam. Just because it's Alakazam doesn't mean it's the same one from the games. As for Pokemon stats,
Hold up.
everything is different.
Rygon, did you actually start up your stream?
No, but I have my little window over, so it still tells me when alerts happen.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Well, you
Yeah.
thank somebody for following you, and I'm like, okay, that's another chat I need to get up that I
No.
didn't know about.
No.
Why
No.
would you need to get it up? You don't have to.
It's kind of polite for, when you're co-streaming with somebody to have their
Yeah,
chat open
politeness.
as well.
Oh, that's fair. But no, I'm not streaming just the windows up because I don't actually bother to close any program like ever.
Okay.
My attitude with politeness is if you're stressing out over an obligation, I wouldn't call that politeness. I would call that a self-obligation. In other words,
Wait.
be chill, yo. It's okay.
Oh, wait a minute, I did this completely wrong. I'm a dummy.
Yeah. 1 die and then the number.
I will go with the first die. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Because
Just re-roll
it.
it. Just
yeah.
re-roll it. It's okay. Don't overthink. Just do.
That's deters it.
I
Very
do like how initiative is always thought to be overcomplicated. Like, oh yeah, what's the combination? It's literally just 1 die plus a number.
Yeah.
it's not that complicated actually.
Let's see. Dex, survival, and alert.
No, Zoro, this is the way.
I don't remember what page initiative was mentioned on, but yeah, I think we're absolutely correct about that. Being Dex
Alright.
survival.
So,
All right, so
long story short, I am splitting this battle off into 2 different sections. Type Null is focusing on you guys alone while everyone else focuses on Alakazam.
who's ever? You mean the other party that isn't us?
Yes. That way it simplifies things a bit easier.
Speaking of simplifying things, I guess I'll help you out. Who got the 10 and who got the 12?
Ignore the 12. 10 is for Type Null. I should not have rolled for Alakazam.
Okay.
I'm a dummy.
Because we're not fighting them, basically. All right.
Yes.
All right. I mentioned before how ties are handled, but I forgot how that works. Since 3 of us got a 6, that's a question worth asking.
All right, then let me take a look at all those
It
sixes.
was
Oh, okay.
highest dex, I believe, or the highest number.
I believe that's
Highest.
highest. Look yourselves.
Let me take a look.
Let's see.
Robert has a 2. Colby also has 2. And Razor has a 4. Razor will go ahead.
That makes sense.
Robert will go next because he rolled
Oh,
first,
wait.
and then Colby.
I just realized something.
Kobe can go before me.
Fair enough.
I just realized those dice should be... Okay, never mind. It's fine. That's weird. Our dice should actually have our character names. I don't know why it doesn't.
Oh,
Hmm.
it
Like, normally, yeah, it should roll... Oh, wait, no, it does roll. Okay, never mind. I'm
yeah, it
stupid.
does roll.
Never mind. It's all about me just being a little stupid today. Okay. Sorry, I gotta write this stuff down right. I'm writing down the initiative card for you.
Thank you very much for that. As I will pull up a new notepad and call it battle log, because having a battle log in general is useful. So that way, like, oh yes, this is when this thing was active and such.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Razor first, and then when it comes to me and Robert, when it comes to Colby and Robert, have you found a...
Robert insists Kobe goes first.
I guess that could also be occurred in a tie, just choosing who goes first between the two.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I don't see any problem with that. Since they're basically matching in speed, so they don't trip on each other, they gotta choose who goes first, basically. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll write that down. Colby and then Robert. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I just had a thought. If any of these Pokemon, like if they were to engage in a tournament of rock, paper, scissors, it would be very interesting. Because you got one dude with a spoon, some people who can only do scissors. Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Pokemon would play a very intense game of rock, paper, scissors for sure.
Pokemon is an intense game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it kind of already is.
Technically, funny enough, on the top of
What's-
Monster Stories 2, it is an intense rock, paper, scissors battle.
What is
Not
the
kidding.
one from Big Bang Theory where they've got like Spock and like plutonium and all these other ones in there too?
You got me.
Also, for anybody who's going to ask the question, because I didn't bring it up explicitly, no, Nazmali is not in the game anymore, sadly. His player is not playing
Yeah.
further.
He
Yeah.
did have to
So-
drop out.
Hence the lack of bat for anybody confused.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Had to look it up. I knew it was lizards, but I had to still look it up to double check. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. God, that's hard to say.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds hard to say.
So, yeah,
Rock,
I'm just
paper,
splitting up the groups
scissors,
a bit.
lizard, Spock. Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has, rock crushes scissors.
God.
So simple, a child could do it.
But, getting back on track for a second, what's Type Null doing since he started the battle?
Oh,
I'm figuring
then,
he's bringing up a
So-
Spock.
Though it is
I-
worth mentioning, though he has the flinch, so factor that in. Don't forget that.
I
Flinch
will
and
do
poison.
that. Oh, he's also poisoned. I will also write that down.
Oh, yeah,
But,
yeah. Definitely important. to
I
note
also
that.
did not say the battle has officially begun. By the way, battle has
Okay.
officially begun.
All right, cool. The initiative kind of clued me in, but
So, we'll go through this. As noted, Type Null is flinched and poisoned.
I know one of them
what
is on fire.
You burned someone?
Well, thank you for the compliment.
I think I remember burning someone.
I actually don't recall that. I
I
remember
think
you
that-
tried.
I think the burn didn't proc.
Yeah, I think burn didn't proc.
You tried for it, but I don't think it proc. So, if I recall correctly, I don't remember if any of us attacked the Alakazam.
Probably not.
I
So-
tried to attack the Alakazam initially, and then that's why we're fighting the Type Null now.
Right. And the Type Null is, besides being poisoned and flinched, he's taking a little bit of plink damage, but he's probably fine otherwise.
He is fine for a while. This thing may or may not have been put on steroids by someone.
Now the question is, do you know how flinch and poison will affect him?
Flinch means that he gets a -2 to his first action already. And poison means, oh, he's gonna be taking away health. Actually,
Yeah, poison is a roll to resolve at the end of every
round.
round. Yeah, round.
Vitality -2. Well, let's roll for it.
And yeah, flinch is just losing the next action, which basically means, with the penalty rule, that means basically his first action starts with a -2.
Vitality.
Yeah, but for all we know, he's got like a +6 to his like first roll. So
Yeah, it may not make a huge difference depending on how his rolls are, but
He succeeds the poison
It's-
save. Alright then, for his first move.
well, actually, that okay, fair enough. I guess it happened before battle, so I guess it would start on top of the round for this one. That's fair enough, I guess.
I also don't have it. How dare I? For his first move, he will be going for a if I can take a look at which one. Yeah, it's a good thing he's not involved, is he?
I have no concept of how much worse we would be in a position of should that be the case.
Yeah.
I haven't fought enough Savalas
I
in the
will-
games to know how bad that is.
Actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, rolling d6. Let's see.
An earnest disciple.
Better. Be channel. 6.
He's doing something complicated, I guess.
5, 6.
Makes me scared.
I know. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Wow.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Type Null looks at all of you. Wind forms around his horn and launches an air slash at Kit.
Bye. My kid.
Tell that to the dice.
Okay. I guess Kit. Well, that should be easy. I'm gonna dodge that.
Alrighty then.
What do I roll for that? That's like
Dex,
Dex.
fight evasion or Dex survival?
oh.
Actually, let me take a look.
You expect me, future DM, to know this stuff? Preposterous.
Preposterous. Alright. Yes. Evading on page 53. Dex fight evasion.
I do not have any evasion, so it'll just be 3 dice.
Alright.
Just
You
gotta
will
get 2
need 2
successes,
or
right?
more. 2 or more to succeed.
I
And
got a
you do
1.
not. Unfortunate.
Can I get a reroll from the audience?
Eh,
It would have to happen now before I roll damage.
Well, what we usually do is if a player decides to request that, we play a single Martin video, and if it comes in before that, then great. If not, well, we move on. So let
Yeah.
me get a Martin
I'll just
video
do
up.
it. Oh, okay. I didn't know we had rules to this.
By the way, other streamers, I have a question. Can you reply? Can you hit the reply button
no,
on
I'm
Twitch messages
spotted.
right now? It's not letting me.
I have been having a lot of issues.
Woman
Right
is
now,
here.
yes, I
Do
can.
you has egg?
However, I have definitely been having a lot of problems with various functions on Twitch lately.
I am able to reply.
Oh.
I must be getting the good luck this time, instead of the usual bad.
I'm
I
not
know
able to reply, but I'm also using Streamlabs OBS.
Refreshing the
last-
chat fixed it.
For the last couple of days, I was not able to do the colon and the colon to put in a emote, but today I can. So, yay!
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I had issue with that the other day.
Ah, smart. Rasal's using that new pin feature for
Yeah, I
the
can fix them.
links to everybody's streams.
I
That's a good
like
idea. I'll leave
that.
that there.
I did not know that was even a thing.
Yeah, you can. There's if you mouse over a message, you can pin it.
Thanks.
Oh, very nice.
Assuming
Cool.
it works, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, assuming it works.
Wait, a pin? You can.
Mhm. Just look for the push pin symbol when you highlight over a message in the chat.
Either way, the Martin video has played. There have been no re-rolls, so carrying on.
Alright. Well then.
Well, okay then. I guess I just take the damage. Everyone, audience, why? I curse you with my dying breath.
He's a Ninetales. 4 minus, what is your special defense? 2?
Probably not
That is
enough.
2 damage to you. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm almost dead now.
Uh-oh. You
See,
start
this
with
is-
less health than some Pokemon too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oof, Zoro, oof.
Ow.
Let me go ahead and type in that damage. I was busy getting a vegetable medley over here,
Oh. Well,
so I got 1 health now.
if your Vulpix keeps taking damage, you might become a vegetable too.
You good? All right. Got it. Yep, plenty. Thank you. My roommate brought some lunch. They are a
That's
very
nice.
good roommate. I'll be sad when they leave in a couple days.
Aw.
Oh no.
Said I'll be sad when you leave in a couple days. I'll have to get up and get things myself. It's gonna suck.
Alright. You're gonna have to give me a moment before we move on to write stuff down in the battle log.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, did we decide that both abilities are active that we could potentially have, or just one?
1.
Okay, in that case, which ability is active for you, Rygon? You didn't make that very clear.
Oh, flash fire.
That
Okay.
also reminds me, my Intimidate is active.
Yes. It is applied. However,
Okay.
this was a special attack.
Let's do this so it's more obvious. I'll just turn it sideways. Like it's tapped. There we go.
That works.
Just a minorly important thing to note: which abilities are active for everybody. What's Razor's active ability right now? Flash fire.
No,
Oh, no.
I have it on the card, and
Intimidate.
the other one's
Right,
down on the
Intimidate.
below.
Which notably is Intimidate still being in effect with this fight?
Yes,
presume so.
Intimidate is still in effect.
Okay, just want to make sure it was getting counted.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, I already
hear
mentioned that, and Blue confirmed.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. And yeah,
It's fine. It's fine. Wait. 2, 3, 5, 6 minus 4. Ah, I see. So this is
that
where
roll?
all my luck went into. Colby.
Hmm.
Right after a kid is bombarded with sharp wind, Noel's headpieces becomes as clean as iron and charges at you
oh, like a bull charge. Oh,
with an iron head.
All right. Colby will do his best to clash this, I think. With
Learn
Golden
from my
Club.
mistakes.
What's that?
Learn from my mistakes.
Colby will put out his bow in front of him to try to catch this charge. Bracing it with both paws. I forgot clash rules though, because I always do.
You will need to roll strength or special. Fight clash.
Strength. Well, this is a strength, so strength fight clash. Okay.
Mhm.
And what am I rolling against?
If you score more than the foe's accuracy, the foe will receive 1 automatic damage.
Right. Which
However,
one's the
you
accuracy
see-
roll? Just to double check. Is it that 2 there?
Strength, fight, clash for you.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
that-
no.
oh,
What
yours,
was the
2.
accuracy roll of type null? Which one was it? Because there's
2.
a few dice roll. The 2.
You're beating the
Okay.
2.
All right then.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's doable. All right. Yeah, Colby's gonna try his best. That is 5 dice.
That actually sounds doable.
Yeah.
If you fail it, I will be shocked.
Is tying
You
good? I
almost-
forget. Tying's fine, right? I think for a clash?
It meets it.
Yeah.
It meets it, beats it. That's the simple rule. I'm not gonna be the mean DM. I'm gonna challenge you, but not be mean.
I think it's just how clash works either way, too. Meeting is fine, but
You... What move did you use exactly?
Colby braced, put his hand, both paws on opposite sides of the bone, and held the bone out in front to catch the iron head charge with the middle of his bone.
You use Bone Club?
Yes, bone club.
Alright, I'm just writing that down.
Yes, it is worth
Um,
noting.
What are your... You have nothing about steel on your chart, so, normal damage. 1 each.
Yeah, I don't believe you have one each. Okay. Colby kind of goes when the rather large type null impacts his bone, hearing a bit of a audible crack to his bone, though it seems to be holding.
Again, type null makes no sound. And that will be the end of his turn. Moving on to the next person.
Definitely an acceptable result.
It is Kit.
Yeah, I eat my orange berry.
This is fair.
Oran Bear does what? A basic heal?
Just one.
Oh right,
Really?
you saved yours like a weirdo.
Does it only say 1? Oh, that's so
Yeah,
sad.
orange berries are very weak, but they still come in at a pinch.
I wanna upgrade it, because it should be more.
Well, actually, that was another reason plink damage is nice, because in a situation with plink damage, an orange berry keeps you from fainting sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I'm DM. You're in charge here. I certainly won't complain if you put more on it.
I would say with the fact of us having so little health, it makes sense to me.
Like,
But it
like, in
also
my
should be. I feel like it should be a bit more. But at the same time, in my head, I'm kind of adding an extra, like a 0 onto the end of our HP. Because that's what it feels like it should be. But the way they've got it
We're
set
kinda
up
working
is
with-
you do
we're kind of
tens.
working with Paper Mario numbers. Where all the values just kind of are low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to note that if I want to know, though I understand if you want to increase the healing, I would like to note that if Blue wanted to provide more healing, he could have easily given us a citrus berry from the guild, but he didn't.
You're right.
Citrus berry heals 3 damage, but he specifically gave us an orange berry, so I wouldn't change the properties of the orange berry. I would have just said, well, you should have used the citrus berry then.
Yeah.
Maybe the Guildmaster couldn't exactly give out all the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Well, we're completely untested, like we're just newbies, so.
Well, you could always just simply say this is a special orange berry, like a one of a
cool.
kind.
So, also, if we're going off of Zim's fact that he's adding a 0, Oran Berries heal 20 in base game.
No, they heal 10.
They actually
They heal 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty shit in the game too. It's just typically how they are.
They
I'm
heal a
kicking
little bit,
bucket
give you a little
now.
hunger.
Orange berries
Okay,
heal
cool.
10, potions heal 20, and citrus berries heal 30.
And what
Okay.
about lemonade?
60.
If you want to bump the healing, that's fine though.
Nah,
I'm just
no.
talking.
We'll
I'm not
leave
going to
it at
complain either
this
way
for
because
now.
we got Reviver Seed, so I'm not
Yeah,
worried.
you do have
Yeah.
Reviver Seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I will say. We'll stick with the rules for now. If I need to up it, fine, but not now. I still want to challenge you guys. There's 5 of you.
All right.
Then I will
Oranberry
remove
used.
Oranberry.
All right. That can just be deleted.
So Kit just kind of like in the middle of taking the hit from the Razor Wind, very slowly kind of just like reaches down into one of her tails that is just kind of like wrapped around and takes out the Oranberry that they had not eaten during dinner, that they had somehow sneakily kind of like hid away, and they eat it with a little bit of a blue smudge around their muzzle. It's very clear that Kid is quite serious right now. Let's see. Does that takes up like 1 action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I do another action, that'll be a -2.
Correct.
I'm wondering if it's even worth to do anything.
Also, give me a quick promotion so I can do a tidy.
A quick promotion?
Yes, you can do the promotion. You're the table host.
Oh, I see that kind of promotion. I get you.
what other promotion is there?
Oh, like a shout out, but I'm not streaming. That's why I was confused.
Oh, I guess so.
Let's see.
Just randomly promote me now.
We've got here mute, kick, ban, give host, kick. There we go.
No,
No, why'd
not
you
the boot.
Oh, I missed. Darn it.
Hey, also, not to be jealous or anything, but give DM promotion.
This is fair. What is this weird symbol? Stop looking for players. Huh.
What?
I don't know.
It should be a private match.
It says
I don't know. It's
Push.
I think you hit a button or something. I don't know. That was weird.
I
Never seen that
push
before.
button. Deal with it later.
It's fine.
Oh well. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be able to deal any damage, so I am going to try and do a. I'm going to do a tail whip.
Alrighty then, roll for tail whip.
All right, so that is accuracy is cute, contest, and perform.
An earnest
So 1, 2, 3,
disciple.
4. I think I just get 4, and that's -2.
-2.
All right, so I rolled 2 die then.
Actually, this is pretty smart when you have dice penalties because stas moves usually take a little less to proc. So
I have rolled a
Just
2.
since they're not going up against a dodge roll usually.
Yeah, exactly. I figure I might as well take a supportive roll right now.
Quite fair.
So Kit just kind of like, like with wisps of fire around them, just kind of like, I'm not going to say like wiggle, but they kind of like move back and forth, almost like a mirage. Their tails just sort of whispering back and forth, enough that the foe appears almost disconcerted by the images.
I see.
Provided that they, get hit anyway.
They do get hit, by the way. It's
Oh.
it's something that's. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, dodge then? Okay.
more or less, it's the heat that comes off it, the way you described it, that reaches type null, and the defenses will be lowered.
-1 defense.
Oh, interesting thought. One of my chat members, who was all about over the cute image of berry juice on the Vulpix, and it looked cute picture. The blue juice could mix with the fire to make a blue fire.
Ooh, there we go. It's like war paint.
A bit of dye. Interesting.
I mean, if you
Uh,
really want that to proc, you're gonna have to roll me a d6 every time you use a fire move.
What, the blue fire?
Yeah, for the blue fire thing.
Yeah, I don't mind. So I can just roll one right now.
Nope. You're gonna have to land
Okay.
for a 6. It's a chance die.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Kit kind of turns towards their companions and just says, "Hit them with everything you've got."
Oh, shoot. Never mind. I forgot my flinch die against, Kit, but screw it. I'm not doing it this round.
Wait, what did you forget?
Flinch die from Air Slash, but doesn't matter. I don't care.
I see if I flinch.
No, I would have to
I
roll
do not
for it.
flinch.
I can.
It's too late. I already rolled and it's a 1. That means I succeed.
Congrats.
Baby.
Colby would turn towards Kit after they say that and glance at the crack in his bone and say, "Well, they sure are giving everything they got."
I'll look at Ken and go, I might just do the same exact thing to see if I can distract him even more. That's my-
I will need you to note now, if you are trying to lower the same stat more, you cannot. And only one type, and the strongest effect will apply per move and ability. Otherwise, Swords Dance will become broken.
Shame.
I thought Sword Dance was broken in
Stacking Swords Dance.
Yeah, I thought that was a thing.
Not in this system. You cannot stack with moves. You can stack ability and move, but only the highest effect.
Okay. I was just curious.
You got, yeah.
Anyway, Kit doesn't have anything else he can do, so next person. Or next Mon, I should say.
All right.
Because Mons aren't people.
Well, in that case, it would be Reza, who is going to attack with Ember. Dexterity fight channel. That's 5, 6. Go, dice.
What move are you using?
Ember.
2. He's using Ember.
Ember. Stab. Fair stab is always good. Wait, did you factor stab?
Does that add
this is
another die
accuracy.
to the accuracy?
No,
I forget.
not for accuracy. Let me think.
No, I don't want you to think, because then you might come up with an actual plan. No, you're not allowed to think. Let's go. Let's go. What's the result? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We don't want you to come up
Roll
with an
damage.
actual plan. Yay!
Roll damage. Roll damage.
Special +2. So that is just I roll
Special
4
plus
dice,
3
right?
because no.
Oh, yeah,
Add
3.
1 more. 5 dice actually because stab.
Okay.
Stab is number of dice for damage, right?
Three.
3 special damage.
And then I have 1 die to roll for burn.
Let's see.
And the burn
almost.
is good.
No, it's not. It
No, it
needs to be a
isn't.
6.
Oh, right.
It's
It
a
has to be
chance die.
literally just a 6.
Dumb.
Yeah. Remember, the symbol on the card lets you know immediately.
Dumb.
Right?
He's upset.
I want to set everything on fire.
Listen, you can go commit arson over in that place over 5 miles east. Have fun.
Okay, I will go set arson in the library at the guild. Got it.
That's not. That's
You mean the
No.
other direction? The children's orphanage?
Oh, geez, why would you point me in that direction, you monster?
No, I want you to go attack the bandits cave that's just outside town.
Yeah, but the bandits cave is 4.9 miles that way. The orphanage is 5 miles.
Razor is a Growlithe. Have fun.
Yes. What about it?
Alright, I forgot to...
Astute observation.
It's fine.
I am very confused. Why do you bring that up?
I'm responding to chat people.
Oh, usually people, stick to the chat so they don't interrupt the game and confuse everybody like that.
Sorry.
Or I just say something like stream goers, and then I say something to them. To make it differentiated.
See, I'm learning. Everything is a learning experience. Moving on.
You should give chat a unique name like, hey, Pop Rocks. That's Growlithe.
Oh gosh. I'm so bad with unique names. I mean, I can call my subscribers Pupscribers because I'm a dog, but
There you go.
I guess I just could collectively call my audience a pack.
Ooh.
I really thought about it. I haven't really used group terms. Maybe I should.
I think once one gets kind of big enough, like it's kind of almost mandatory that you have to call your followers something.
Yeah.
Is Razor doing
I have a richness of Martins. Those are
I
my
thought it was a
viewers.
business. No, that's ferrets.
Yeah,
Are you doing
a
anything else?
group of Martins is called a richness. So all my viewers out there, you guys are my richness.
I didn't
What's up,
actually know that
Jim?
collective term.
So, anyways,
anyways. You doing any more moves, Razor?
yes. Helping hand.
Okay.
Roll it at a -2.
Wait, who's he using it on?
He's gonna use it on Colby.
Okay.
Sturdy contest perform. So 4 -2, so 2.
Oh.
2 successes. Does that
Updating
actually?
battle logs.
Looks like it only needs 1 success, so woohoo! All right, Kobe, I set him on fire. You knocked him out.
Kobe looks at the excitably vibrating Growlithe and feels full of confidence.
And that's it for
It's just,
Razor.
I just like how you just said it's just like vibrating. So I could just imagine him just sitting, like standing still and just moving back and forth very rapidly.
Exactly.
He's starting to
Like
clip
some
through
quality
the
sword
floor.
and shield animations.
No. That's just a heat radiating off his body.
So target Pokemon gets 2 extra dice on next skill, accuracy, and damage rolls. Note the word "and."
Mm.
And yep, okay. Incidentally, that was a priority move. I don't remember the rules of priority moves. It doesn't matter too much in this situation, but
It was during his round.
the move ignores initiative order and acts right away. Ah, that's right. It would have given you a +5 to your initiative, which actually meant you would have acted before type null of using Helping Hand. Interesting thing.
I'll need to
But-
remind you.
Right.
But you can always hold it back because you wanted to use it after another move. So in that case, holding it back is fine. So, but yeah, just note that with priority moves, you can like interrupt other things happening.
I'm
Right,
holding back.
yes.
The helping hand vibrates harder.
Got to build it up first. The friction.
Starts vibrating
All right.
up into the air. I must go. My people need me.
Bye. Have a good time.
Where are you
okay.
going? We're in a cave.
Okay, who gave Razor caffeine?
Vibrates directly through the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hope
All
it
right,
vibrates. No,
So-
moving on.
Does
Yes,
Type Null
so-
do anything now, or do we just move on to the next person?
It's my turn. I just am waiting to be talking. Unless, of course, Razor wants to do a third action.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Helping out makes sense that use right at the end. Okay, Colby will, filled with the confidence that a doggo can provide, he will be doing a little bit of vengeance, and much like Type Null bull charged him, he's going to bull charge with a headbutt, much like he entered battle with. So he's even gonna scoot his foot along the ground and kind of scuff it a bit before he goes for it. Let's see what he can do. Dex fight brawl plus how many dice is it again for helping hand?
2.
2 more dice. Okay, yeah. This should work out.
All right, time to see how much of an avalanche you bring.
Was.
That's quite a few dice. Let's see what happens. All right. It's no crit, but I'll take it.
Thanks.
Reminder that Type Null has battle armor, so crit doesn't matter.
All right.
I had to take that away
Cheater.
from you last time.
Cheater.
Listen,
All right.
I couldn't think of a special ability to give to Type Null.
Is he even able to dodge? Let alone will he try?
Dodging should not be affected by dice penalties. I think.
No, it is.
I might
It
be
is.
wrong.
Dice penalties are any action. You eat a berry, you do an attack, you do a clash, you do a dodge. It's all adding up to dice penalties.
All right then. Let's see. It's Dex fight evasion, huh?
Yeah.
No. Type Null is not able to dodge.
Okay. Kind of figured.
That flinch really hurt him.
Flinch
He's
is
at a
good.
-6 right now.
All right. Colby will charge forth. Try to put even more gusto into this headbutt, considering the last one didn't do all that much of it. Did flinch him, but not do that much damage. He's going to try really hard to really get through those defenses this time. So let's see what he can do with a strength +3, +2, actually. So. Aw. Guess not.
Ow. And that
And-
was headbutt again?
Yes. So it actually, in that case, I guess that's another flinch proc as well. Yep.
Damn.
So that's going to carry over to the next round as well. That -2 that he has.
Yep, he just starts around with the exact same things. Dang.
Colby
Moving on.
basically goes for a charge into the same kind of nerve that he struck last time. While he was hoping to do more damage this time, he definitely still hits that nerve.
What nerve?
Colby has a lot of nerve.
Man, very nerving. Type Null is not affected by this. Because he doesn't have nerves.
Oh, that's the problem. Colby will... Telep can't be used, because that's already been used. I don't believe his attack has been lowered, right? Or strength?
Who's?
Type Nulls.
It has. His strength has been lowered
Intimidate.
by an ability.
Oh yeah, because of the
Oh.
intimidate.
Can that stack with Growl?
Moves and abilities can stack, but not moves stack with moves.
That's what I thought. Okay, moves and abilities can stack. In that case, Colby will follow that up by jumping back a bit and let out a... Let's see if he can manage it. This is a -2. But if I recall, Helping Hand only applies to one roll, correct?
Yes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say yes.
One move, basically.
Oh boy,
Otherwise,
everyone. We're gonna get another
Otherwise-
squeaker?
Are we gonna get a squeaker? That's a good question.
Ooh,
let's-
good question.
He can. Oh yeah, it's only one die, so it's tough. Cube contest and perform. That's 3 dice -2. So, will it squeak?
Alright.
It will not squeak.
Use
Colby succeeds at a somewhat quieter than intended, but still effective.
Well, it echoes in the skull, so it comes out more terrifying than it, originally is.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Amplify.
Amplified.
Actually, that gives me an idea of like Cubones could do all all sorts of sleight of hand sort of things where like they echo their voices sound like something bigger or something. That sounds like kind of neat. But
That was
yeah, that's
growl, right?
that was Growl. -1 strength on
Done.
top of the other -1 strength. So that's -2 strength. Haha.
Robert would try and sneak up a little bit behind the Vulpix, and then uses helping hand. On Kit.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain.
All right. In that case, Robert, roll your Dex contest to perform for it.
Who are we targeting?
Wait, that's a 4 dice roll for you.
You rolled 5.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
Try that again.
It's Dex contest perform, which 2 Dex, 2 contests, and 0 perform. So. Oh. Yep.
Hey, still works. Who are we targeting?
Kit.
Kit.
All right.
I saw it softly rubbing the back and going, and trying to encourage them by saying, I know you're in a bit of pain, but you also are one of you also pretty intimidating yourself. So go out there and try and do what you go out there and help. I don't know what to say. Just
do it. Just do it. Something like that.
I think
yeah.
he's facing you.
Kit kind of like turns over to Robert and gives a blue smeared like grin on their muzzle and just gives him a wink. Like, come on, let's do this together.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Or then anything else Robert is doing?
You could still unleash a tackle, for instance.
Early Eevee.
No, because I only have 2 deck. Oh, no, that'll just be 1 die. So yeah, I will try and tackle.
Yeah, you have 1 die if you try that, so you could do it. Potentially. Also, when it's the end of the round, you don't have to worry about penalties as much. Since the round will refresh and your penalties will go away. So being at the end of round, it can actually be helpful sometimes.
The tackle misses. I end up trying to tackle, but I end up just sliding under their legs. Instead of actually hitting them.
Good job,
Nice.
Robert. You got behind him.
You slid underneath them.
Actually, yeah, by that description, you did get behind them.
From your description, yes, not mine, but yours. But I will say, yes, Charm is right, except for Flinch, because Flinch is a status that, is Scree.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Flinch just it sticks, but otherwise your action penalties will wear off at the top of the round. So, except for Flinch, because Flinch is mean.
And And by that I'll end it, and it goes on to Benji. Benji.
Yes.
Yes.
Benji is going to try to do two things this round. He's going to start off with let's see, what's this little red box here?
What?
The Pokedol?
Under
That
the under that.
is.
Is that
That
just
is
how much?
one target. That is one target.
No, the one
one
under
foe.
that.
Oh,
That
that
says
lowers your
special-
special. That's foe special -2.
Reduces foe
Okay.
special. Added effect.
Okay, so it will reduce the special of the foe by 2. Okay.
Which might apply to that razor wind they're using, I believe.
Yes, that's the reason why I'm starting off with acid spray.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Dex fight channel. Dex to fight 3, so 5, 6 total dice.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
3 successes.
And it does damage of special +2, so if he doesn't do anything to combat it,
Can he clash that or evade that? I want to double check.
yeah.
Mine. Let's see. It would be. Can I get the right move? No, wrong tab. Would be 3. Nope, he does not have the dice to clash that.
Okay.
Roll for damage, and I will put this stuff down in the battle log.
Special is 1 plus 2, so that's 3 dice I'm rolling?
Stab.
Right.
One more because stab.
Okay, 4.
Mhm.
I knew I was forgetting something. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, does Benji just kind of like step on their own foot and their mouth opens and like, acid sprays out?
No, Benji walks forward and just makes a really gross noise, like somebody starting to hawk up a loogie, and that's exactly what he does. He just spits a loogie of acid right in this thing's face. Just and then that was also 3 that I rolled for the damage.
Accuracy? Oh, alright, thank you. Moment.
Yeah,
Does
that
that?
was like
I think that probably still gets reduced to plink, but I don't know. Maybe
It is
not.
a special
actually.
move, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still Plink.
Death of a thousand cuts. Also, I do not believe flinch can be applied twice in the same round, but you want to roll stench anyways, just for fun.
Is this a
Oh wait,
physical
that's
move?
physical. Oh wait, that's physical attack only. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only when
Yeah,
hit
it would
with
only
a physical
apply.
move.
That
Yeah.
would only apply if you pounded them. Then.
Yep. And
Benji, was that bundle of batteries you just threw up?
what?
A bundle of batteries?
Yeah.
I
What's
don't know,
a battery?
Benji, was it?
What's a battery? Second thing I want to do is I want to use pound.
Yeah, may as well go all out.
Yeah, so that's Dex Fight Brawl -2, right?
That is
For
correct.
pound? Yes, this is your second action.
Okay, 2,
So-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 5.
5.
5 dice.
That's still quite a few. So.
Yes, I built him to be good at attacking, but
Oh,
just,
pulled it off though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bad thing about being at the end of the round is you got to wait for everybody else. The good thing about the end of the round is that you can just kind of go all out since you're going to be refreshing anyways. So it kind of has a trade-off.
Hmm.
Yep,
It also
that
means the
was-
low rolls like that can probably still hit because it's more likely your target has already spent its actions. So
Yeah. And
Mm-mm.
so that was just one.
This
not
is
on the
also
accuracy.
why I think they have it set up the way they do, where you're supposed to do your additional actions at the end of the round instead of in your turn.
Combos. Getting a combo off. Like, if I wanted to, I could have ended Kit round 1.
No.
I could have ended any of you round 1. But that would
I'd
not
like
be
to see
fun.
a try.
Do not provoke the DM.
Colby doesn't take that shit.
Yeah. That was just one
I
on
see.
the accuracy, so.
Can he dodge? Let's see. Next fight, 6, evasion, 8. He's at a -6. Yes, he can try to dodge.
But
He will
with how
need
many
1
dice?
success. With
Aw.
barely, just barely.
Yep.
Benji goes and tries to lunge with a pound of stinky trash, but Type Null doesn't take any shit. He doesn't like it. He already got acid sprayed, and he just sidesteps away and glares at this trubbish that has given him a lot of trouble. Anything else you want to do, Benji?
Nope, that is all I can do, because gas will not do anything to him.
Correct, because poison gas is already in effect.
Yep.
Let me update the battle log.
Oh, huh. Yeah, okay. Technically speaking, though, with Flinch's description, technically speaking, it says the subject loses its next action. Technically, it just did an action.
Oh, so Flinch is gone. And
But so would that dodge technically be gone.
Yeah, that dodge is also. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
I just assumed it would be top of the round because I didn't expect him to do anything else. But if he's trying to dodge a move before the round ends, then that actually would proc on that. Yeah.
All right then. Never mind. I'm so wrong. Benji, roll damage, please.
Okay. That's 2.
Strength +2.
Strength, yeah, let's say. Strength. I was trying to remember what the bonus was. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which also means, all right. Which also means that maybe the flinch can be reprocced.
It is the end of the round. You need to do it now.
Yes. Because anytime I hit with a physical attack.
Yeah, so this counts for the flinch roll, so.
Yes, so it's 1 die.
Wait a second.
One
hang
die, yes.
When this Pokemon is hit, not with you hitting, is hit.
No. No?
What are you talking about? What are you trying to read?
Whenever this Pokemon hits its foe with a physical attack, it rolls 1 chance dice to flinch the foe. Blah.
Ah.
Well, I'm also looking at the far right when it said this Pokemon is hit.
But this Pokemon is hit with a physical attack. Yeah, it's not mean. It's not mean. Wait. Yes, I see. You're thinking that it's when Benji gets hit. You have to remember something, Blue. You forgot something very important. The Pokerole writers didn't write certain things correctly.
And Stench procs no matter what in normal games?
Well, notice how the description to Stench says that Benji has to attack the Pokemon for Stench to be procced,
Okay.
while the thing on the left seems to indicate that he needs to get hit for it to be procced. Those are obviously completely opposite descriptions. So in this situation, I would go with the main wordy description, not the description on the right, which was probably a copy-paste job. That icon with the text was probably a copy-paste job from a different card where it actually applies correctly.
You have a fair point. Okay, thank you for showing where I'm wrong.
Yeah. So I would say definitely go with the more wordy description because it's probably more purposely written. In other words, yes, roll the flinch die.
You have a fair point.
Aw, that's okay though.
Yeah.
So you did. All right. Let me take a look.
Look.
All right, got it. All right.
Okay. And that was all I could do.
Well, he
So
either copied
instead
from
of
another card
Benji
or-
missing, the flinch from the Cubone from Colby makes it so that Null is not able to dodge and is hit with a pound. Right. Alrighty then. That is the end of this round.
Okay.
All right.
It is now.
I sometimes ask the DM this when it comes to Carcerus. How's Type Null looking?
Right. Type null is looking decent. You
This
have
point
done
does
some.
add up, but yeah, curious how much it added up.
Like you're doing decent.
Mhm.
He's not looking out of shape. He's not looking worse for wear. He's not very injured. He's doing all right for now.
He's getting scuffed, but
Yes.
nothing too major.
Nothing too major yet. Next round there might be some different changes. Depends on how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, end of the round, I'm rolling for poison.
Right. Let's see. What does that roll? again?
Vitality -2. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
No poison damage.
No, Alright, top of the round.
Please don't target me, mister.
I just realized I forgot to start up Stream Raiders this entire time.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So, let's see. Noel goes and his helmet shines the iron gleam again and rushes at Benji.
Okay. It's using a physical move.
Hmm.
And
Oh, 3.
Oh, you do resist that at least. I was wondering. I knew poison had a interaction with still moves. Fortunately, it's in your favor, that interaction.
wait, do I resist?
You do. Well, according to your sheet, anyways. Look.
Hang on, I want to count that. Take
Can you
away
read it?
1, 2, 3.
Mine says fight poison bug grass fairy.
Yeah.
Are resistant.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the sheet as well.
Yeah, because
Steel is.
I think that's accurate. Let me double check too.
Hang on. Wait, steel is. Oh, well, thank you
Hmm?
for the follow. Shiba.
Yeah, say steel isn't one of the things that I'm resistant to, though.
Yeah.
Oh. What? Oh, whoops! I
Yeah, it
misread
says
that.
here.
Oh, I misread that. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I thought I saw steel on the list for some reason. I think my brain was blinking. You just
Poison
have so
missile-
many resistances. I mixed it up.
Wait a second. Okay,
What?
never mind.
I could have sworn steel
Never
and
mind.
poison
I
had
was
an
thinking wrong.
interaction. I guess I was wrong too.
He's not steel type, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. The
That's-
interaction is that poison does no damage against steel types.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the interaction. Okay.
Lucky ain't steel type.
Yeah, lucky.
Oh.
Anyways, by the way, that's a crit.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, yes, that is.
right. He can still do them.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for
Anything
the
you wanna
follow,
do.
Shiba Ryuki.
Let's see. I can clash that. Yeah.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't think I can dodge it. Or actually, wait. My evasion is 5.
Actually, you could dodge it. Be tight.
Versus if I use pound to just clash it, I have 7 dice to roll.
You have 7 clash dice?
Also, a streamgoer Liam says that he has good night to everyone and wish them luck at the game. He's very insistent to let you guys know that, so I'm just saying it.
Yeah, say
Fair
it's
enough.
what? It's oh wait, is it strength, fight, and something
Strength,
else?
fight, clash, which you have
Oh,
5
I have
dice
6.
for.
Yeah, I would say I have 5 dice for that. Either way, it's 5 dice. So I'm gonna roll evasion.
Roll it.
No, because if I succeed on a clash, then he also takes damage. So I'll clash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you make this, I will give you inspiration. Nope.
Nope. Unfortunate.
You are very lucky that that you guys lowered his strength quite a bit.
Yeah.
What is the strength roll on this then? Let's see. Oh, that is quite a bit lower than I expected. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You guys took 2 dice away from that. So 3 damage minus 2 defense. That is 1 damage against you.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I will need to write that down in battle log. D4. Also, by the way, nothing happens. You have been spared.
Good to know.
Yay.
Oh, was that a flinch? Oh, yeah, that could do that.
Uh-huh.
Better can than did.
Yeah.
All right. Is Type Null going to do anything else?
Not yet. Actually.
You turned briefly Russian. You said "nyet," which is, of course, no.
Yeah, no. Moving on. Next. Kit, your turn.
Okay.
And remember, you have helping hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Ember.
Okay.
And I will roll just to see if we get the blue fire.
Yeah, roll me a d6. Aye, it's blue fire this time.
Cool.
Hey! Alright, so then let's see. Dexterity, fight, channel.
Well, normally that's not how blue fire works. It happens with a certain element. I think carbon. I might be wrong, but that's science.
Oop. So I guess I rolled a 2.
2.
And I added the 2 in from the helping hand.
Yeah, I've gotta say, if these orange berries are giving us blue fire, I have concerns about what we're putting into our bodies.
I mean,
I'm just doing the cool effect. That's anything.
Oh, I'm sure
I'm not-
it's just, it's chloride that causes blue fire.
Hey.
And chlorine isn't exactly healthy for you.
Too many pesticides were used on these.
I can breathe fire. I'm good. I can eat anything.
It can also be just ethanol as well.
Make it
Ethanol
drunk.
is blue flame.
I think it's just an indicator that too many pesticides were used in the growing of these berries.
Probably.
Yes.
So, what is type null gonna do? That'll determine my description.
Clash.
Clash? Okay. So Kit kind of gathers together all their strength. They kind of crouch down a little bit, and you can kind of see like a little fireball that is slowly turning from red to orange to yellow to blue. And it's almost like they're gathering all that they can into this little fireball. And after a brief second, like 1 or 2 seconds, they release it forward towards type null.
6, 4. Type null notices this and takes his own wind of air slash and fires it at the flames. However, it does not blow up. No, it blows up. An air slash hitting Kit, and a bit of fire scuffing on type null. 1 damage each.
I like how you're like, no, it's not gonna do that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna channel my inner Michael Bay. It will do that.
Who is Michael Bay?
A director well known for putting way too many explosions in his movies.
Transformers.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, to be fair, Burn Notice was a really good show. And I think he produced
Burn
that.
Notice was a good show, yeah. I like
I
Burn
don't
Notice.
think. Sorry.
All right, so then, do I still get to do anything?
What else do you want to do?
I can't try the same attack twice, but I could try doing baby doll eyes. Oh no, that reduces strength, and we already got that happening.
A slight reminder: there are all the additional attacks at the top of the board if you want to try something technical.
Oh yeah, I suppose that is a thing. Oh, let's see. What do we even have up here?
Grapple has potential.
Oh, here we go. Ambush. Yeah, I suppose I could try to grapple. Let's see. Strength, fight, brawl. Do I even have enough dice for that? 1, 2, 3. I got 3 minus 2, so I get 1 die for this.
That's all you need, technically. Of course, you can try to dodge, or well, actually, I don't remember the rule of grapple. I think you can dodge or grapple if he wants to try.
I'll try grapple
At
because
the very least, you're going to make him use a move or an action.
exactly. So I will try a grapple.
Okay. Oh.
As the wind and the fire sort of dissipates around, Kit kind of bursts out of the cloud and tries to lunge at type null, like right for their mane, right for their neck, but unfortunately just kind of like skids off at just the last second. Just goes like over here.
I'd like to use Helping Hand on Razor.
That is allowed because it is a priority move. I should also ask at the beginning top of the round. I meant to do that. Anyone else want to use priority moves?
No, I want to save my helping hand for after I do something else.
Okay. That looks like a successful helping hand on Razor, then.
To do this is, since I'm behind type null right now, I throw his pebble at his back and start taunting him. So he looks at me instead of Razor. Hey, big guy. That helmet looks really silly on you.
Ooh, bird.
What are you trying to hide your face or something?
Null does not react.
Actually, it's not
It
that
failed.
insulting.
It's not insulting. At all. Absolutely, that was pathetic.
Wait,
You would need some like lowly grunt. That would you use on some lowly grunt. No.
Did you actually throw your Geo Pebbles pack at him? Is that why that's there?
Wait. You're throwing your
Wait.
Geopebbles?
Were you throwing? Because that's actually an attack, you know.
I did not know that.
So wait, did you or did you not?
Why was it say next to him?
I think they were planning to throw it, but they didn't know it was an attack.
Oh. I mean, you could uselessly throw it without actually trying to do damage with it, but I would recommend using it as an attack.
Also, Robert, it is not your turn yet for that to go off.
Yeah, you can't. You can. All you can do is helping hand.
I did not know it was an attack. I was just trying to add in a bit of RP of what I was doing to try.
Oh, fair. I mean, you could RP throw the pebble without doing damage, but yeah. Do you want to save it for an actual attack, or?
I'll save it for an actual attack, but I still would try and taunt type null from behind.
Fair.
To try and distract him a little bit from where
You probably just picked up a. You probably just picked up a random like useless rock off the ground that's too small to add to your taunt.
Yeah. I did that.
Also, just to understand, the taunt was basically the helping hand, then, basically.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to pull the attention of type null slightly away from Razor.
Okay. That's not exactly what helping hand does, but fair enough. I suppose.
Yeah, I can see what you're going for. It helps Razor, but does not affect type null.
Yeah. That would be a logical conclusion. All right. Anyways,
And now it's time for Razor to do what he wants to do.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, set him on fire.
He'll keep trying the pyromania until it works.
Hey, it's worked so far. I mean, granted, I haven't actually burned him, but I still do fire on him. Close enough. Anyways, dexterity fight channel for Ember. 6 plus 2. There we go. Seriously? Out of all those dice, a 2?
That is how the dice roll sometimes.
I'm gonna add salt on the wound and try to evade that.
What's his penalty at now?
He's at a -4 penalty.
Okay.
It should be 6, 8.
He did not
Congrats, you
succeed.
hit. Congrats, you hit.
Hooray!
Roll the damage.
Then I get to add. So it's
did I not
special
add
plus
crit damage
2
against-
plus another 2.
I'm a dummy.
What's that? Blue?
I forgot to roll crit, the extra 2 crit dice on Benji. Oh well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's in the past, and I'll have to leave it like
4!
that.
Oh, wait.
You even
One more.
called out the crit yourself, and then you just forgot about it.
I'm a dummy. Thank you very much.
5! 5 points of damage.
Oh, was that an extra roll for stab?
Yeah, I forgot stab.
Alright,
Okay.
fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good.
And
Is
now
that enough to get through the
burn.
blink? No.
No burn.
No burn. Let's see. That was 5. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do I really want to roll? I should. I don't want to. Feels unfair. It's unfair. Moving on. I'm sorry.
All right,
Anything else you
and
wanna do,
helping
Razor?
hand on Colby. It's good.
Alright.
All right,
And it's
I melted down
good.
some of that armor. Go in there, Colby.
I'll try my best. He's looking kind of frustrated, but he's feeling motivated again. This guy is strong, and he realizes that. You know what? Colby's actually going to take a page from what Kit attempted to do. Noticing that Kit attempted to grab basically kind of the main of Type Null to attempt to grapple. He's going to try to take a lesson in that. And, all right, let's see here. I'm going to try a grapple, and I'll explain if it works. He's at a -6 penalty, so this might work out. All right. Right, strength fight brawl for grapple. +2. It's actually pretty good. All right. Okay, I think I could do what I was going to do.
What is it we want to do? Do it.
All right,
How do you want to do
Colby is noticing they're not really gaining a lot of headway with this guy. He doesn't even look all that super damaged, and while they're doing okay so far as weathering the attacks, he doesn't know how long it's going to keep up. So Colby is actually going to, surprisingly enough, abandon his bone. He's going to resoundingly stab it into the ground, pointy end down. Just leave it there. And he's actually just going to fucking rush Type Null, and he's gonna go for kind of the side and grab the side of the main, and he's going to clutch it with both hands and hoist himself up onto this thing's back. Unless, of course, it can fight against this roll, but I don't think it can if it's -6 penalty now.
No, not this round. You have
That is-
successfully mounted the Type Null. We are now going to Monster Hunter rules. Got it. I'm kidding. We're not.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's the best way he can grapple, and being a bipedal sword, he can kind of sit on its back. So he's going to be basically kind of just, not exactly strangling it, but he's going to basically grab its mane real tight, and for now he's just kind of growling at it, though he's going to follow this up with... Oh yeah, hold on a sec, let me check something with grapple. Yeah, no damage pull to it. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so now he's going to do a headbutt for this position. So that's Dex Fight Brawl -2.
I see where you could aim for that.
Ooh.
There's nothing. He can't dodge it, so you...
Yeah, I was going to say, this might be hard to dodge. So he's... All right, let me roll strength then.
Also, Varian, I have done the hydration, posture check, and RAR.
Notice he did... Remember, though, Colby actually abandoned his bone, which actually made the roll better, I feel like, because he had both hands to work with that way, making the grapple successful. So he's not going to be able to use Bone Club right now, but that's okay. So Colby is going to just scream in the back of this thing's ear. I don't know what your deal is, but you need to stop right now. And he's going to just crack the top of his bone skull down on the back of this thing's head. Probably around the neck where the helmet isn't covering.
Where the helmet isn't covering.
Yeah, to actually do some
see.
damage to the body rather than the helmet. So that's only point damage still. This thing is robust regardless of where you hit it, but all the same. Now to roll the 3 chance dice for flinch. Aw, no flinch. Regardless of the actual strength of Colby's attack, this is probably an upsetting position to be attacked from for the type doll.
Yeah, it'd be very painful, absolutely.
Or at least it's plate damage, but it's certainly an insult to injury situation, probably.
Hmm?
Let's see. All right, Colby isn't done, by the way. Assuming, is he trying to do anything with this? I don't think he can, right? So, Colby's going to keep wailing. He's going to use a strike as well. Remember, there's a basic attack available as well. It's not much, but it doesn't need to be. That's going to be Dex Fight Brawl -4 now. So that's 3 dice. Colby Anger. Yep.
That hits.
Strike +1. Oh.
Very nice.
Not bad at all.
Probably still plate, but I'm happy with the 3. So Colby is just like smashing his skull against the back 6 deck and then just punching it as well in the neck. He's very upset. He's probably just going to continue to flail at this thing while he's up on its back. Holding tight on the mane with one hand while punching and headbutting with the other hand and head. It's not exactly an elegant scene, but Colby is definitely doing his best.
Battle's not supposed to be elegant. The more bloody and raw it is, the better.
Visceral.
Colby, I will need you to make a dex check.
Okay. Is that just a flat dex roll, or?
Flat dex roll. Or if you really want to, an evasion roll.
I don't have evasion dice, so I'd rather do a flat dex roll. Or unless you mean, what's the evasion roll?
Evasion roll, like just evasion.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Dex
so.
fight evasion.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. That's more dice. Seems pretty solid.
3. I see.
Oh, what the hell?
As you mount this thing and yell at Null, a wave of psychic energy crashes down upon you. As Alakazam pins you down and throws you off against a wall. And we
What?
all
They were
look
having
as
their own battle. Rude.
Yes. But as you look, he's just there, floating crisscrossed in the air. And everyone, including Absol, seems having their own time. And him looking much better than Null.
So actually, I was going to ask for an update about the other group. So Alakazam is winning, basically?
Yeah, seemingly.
Uh-oh.
What a pathetic beast you are! Clearly, you are holding back. I thought I said don't hold back. They are nothing but toys for you. Beat them to the ground if you must.
Ooh,
And Colby, you have taken
nothing. Yeah, it wasn't for anything. I'm
What
like,
have I
oh, you're
taken?
getting up.
Two psychic damage. Actually, that's great.
Uh,
3 psychic damage.
Wait, is
As
that a total of...
Alakazam,
Okay.
yeah, that's from Alakazam as he returns back to his battle.
I do have special defense. Does that apply?
Special defense does apply.
Okay.
I could say 1 physical defense from being smacked in the wall, but I'm not gonna be that cruel.
So wait, what was the actual damage roll then?
3 damage total. Special.
-2 is 1.
So yeah, you take 1 damage.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, you're saying I think 3. I'm like, I think my defenses will reduce that. Yeah, okay. It is nonetheless Plink. Colby just game flung off all of a sudden. He just kind of goes, ah! And he goes through the air and like lands on his side.
And with that,
He looks absolutely pissed off that Alakazam got involved.
a small white aura goes around type null. Those who are knowledgeable would understand this is a white herb being applied. And
I don't
then
remember
type
what that
null's
does.
aura flares up. You have done enough to go into my phase 2. Enjoy. So,
Robert would try to tackle Techno again.
roll for it.
And they miss again.
Why
This
did you
time
only
sliding. This time slide right into Razor.
Null jumps up behind gracefully and glares at you all menacingly. Those eyes seemingly more intense with red than usual.
Okay.
Alright then, what else shall you do?
What's a white herb do?
It cleanses your debuffs.
Oh, okay. I can't remember.
Or something similar to white herb. Either way, it cleanses all debuffs. So your debuffs may be reapplied.
It's not Benji's turn because that
The
was
intimidate
my
would still
try.
be there, right?
Yes. I will reapply the intimidate.
This changes what I wanted to do. I'm at a -2.
Kind of a slog, isn't this?
Next point. 2, 4.
Is,
Okay.
Is Robert doing anything else, or?
No, they said that that was all they could do.
Okay.
So Benji is going to just walk a little closer, and do the and the sound happens again, as he is going to hawk another loogie at this thing. So that's 6 - 2, because I have the 2 penalty from evasion before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Well, that's a nasty roll.
That is absolutely nasty. Nastier than a Trubbish, that's for sure.
Yeah. And there's nothing I can do about that. So, missing that wildly, what he would go then to move on to do a pound at a -4. giving me 3 dice. So 1, but 2, but 3, but... But he spits a loogie, misses, and then goes for a pound.
Ready then? He will dodge that. Evasion. Dex. Fight. 8. 10. No, you still would want to roll, even though that I am... Barely. You do the pound, but no, simply sidesteps it,
Yeah,
seeming
Take-
uninterested in this pound.
man. Even with the negatives from what it did before. This thing's proving to be quite literally irritating. So, that is all I can do, I believe. Actually, wait, that was 3 dice. Dexterity fight brawl. If I remember right, there's one other thing I could do that's dexterity fight and brawl, which would leave me with 1 die. And even though it's pointless, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to try it for a strike. Shaboof.
Ooh, you got that off.
Yeah.
Let's see. He will try to clash that with a double hit. Let's see, that would be... And 6 dice.
Ooh.
He
You
goes
rolled
with
3.
both talons for a double hit to clash your strike. Your strike connects, and so does his double hit. You both take 1 damage.
Kind of like one of those anime boxing moments, like, you know, both fighters
Yes.
get that hit in, just boom.
Precisely.
Yep. And does the flinch proc still go off for
As
my
far as
thing?
I know from clashing, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, no move effects are applied if it's a full-on clash.
Well, this is an ability, not a move effect. That's why I wasn't sure.
Good question. Roll it. You know what? Screw it. Roll it. We won't know until we roll it. I'm not gonna deny that chance from you.
Ah. No, but luck will.
Yes. Alright. Anything else?
That is all I believe I can do.
Alrighty then. Top of the round. Let me, first couple things up before I ask who wants to use priority moves.
I'm
heavily
still gonna
debating that
be.
because Kit might be out.
I still use those or save the helping hand for after. Just that -2 penalty hurts so much, especially when Helping Hand only requires 1 success. It's better to do Ember first and then the Helping Hand.
I don't know how the battle is going to go, so I'm going to assume it's not going to go well for Kit, so I'm going to use a quick attack.
Fair enough. Roll that in.
Okay.
And I will say this now. As we end this round, Noel is looking a tad worse for wear.
On a 3.
Roll damage. Noel's not gonna evade that.
Okay.
Plink damage. Plink damage in the end.
Of course.
Hey, at least you...
Kid kind of like zips around type null, kind of going back and forth before charging in, and ending up kind of like scratching against the side of their helmet.
The helmet gains more cracks as you continue to battle.
Yeah, that's all I can do for the moment.
Right it? Oh, I meant to roll 1 dice. My bad. Ah, I have to roll again. Wow. That was a good roll.
It doesn't matter. You could just take either one of them.
The thing is... I have to reroll again, because that's determining who I'm hitting. And 6 is a reroll. I'm sad. It was a good roll. Ow. DM is sorry about this. But, Noel
No,
has
you're
no
sorry,
preference
but
on this.
apologize. I think I broke the GM.
So I'm
Maybe.
assuming he's attacking Kit.
Noel goes for an air slash on Kit.
Oh no. See, that's why I did my move, because I figured this was gonna happen. Why
See,
at least get 1 damage in?
Blame the dice. They rolled a 1. You happen to be number 1.
I am number 1.
I know, and you're adorable. Have some toast.
Dum dum dum. All right, so shoot. So I'm in a -2.
Nah, you're not gonna be able to dodge this or clash any of this with this roll.
We'll see about that. Can miss everything.
True, but you know, with a lot of dice.
Hey, I had 8 dice last time, and I only got 2 successes.
Is using a virus seed a priority move or not?
Which one?
Using a reviver seed.
No. It is not a priority move. As much as I want to say yes, because I understand what you're trying to get at, no. Kit is down, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I assume so, because I'm only at 1 damage, so...
Yeah, no matter what I do. So Kit zooms around and scrapes the helmet. Type Null doesn't even look at Kit, as the swirling wind around Type Null goes and strikes Kit. knocking them out of the air and into the ground.
It kind of like tumbles backwards and just gives a short little "whoa" before falling unconscious.
Now then, where the heck did my... There you are. Happens to be. I see. That means let's fight. Robert. Type Null lunges at you with an iron head, full intent to murder anything in his path. Its path.
What's the roll for dodging?
It is Dex, Fight, Evasion.
Got 3. I don't think you can physically dodge this.
I rolled one more than I should have.
Ow.
I actually rolled one more than I should have, but I also rolled a loss anyway, so I'll just take that as me not being able to dodge.
Should be able to do one round. Alrighty then. Strength. 5, 8, 10. Oh. 1, 2. Nice. You will take 4 physical damage of steel. And after this, it'll be the end of its turn.
I have 4 normal defense, so that would just be point damage, correct?
Let's see. You have... Wow, you actually... That's Plink for you. Even with the full force and Robert being launched back, Robert is able to right themselves and take not as much damage as one would normally think from a giant beast like this. Alright. As stakes rise higher, Razor, it is your turn.
Excellent. Alright, so Kit is down, and I assume the type null is still looking pretty healthy?
No.
No? Okay.
No, he's looking a bit scuffed. Like, really... Not as bloody as some of your other members, but...
Well, technically, we don't have to roll to use an item, right?
No.
Okay. Well then, I am going to do Ember, then Helping Hand, and then Reviver Seed on Kit.
Yes.
So, let's start with the...
Alright. I will say that Type Null looks around the same way Benji looks.
Okay.
Like hot garbage?
Yes, yes. Everything this was done, put together by mechanism garbage. Alakazam does not know how to work mechanisms.
Sorry, I just couldn't help but laugh at that.
No, good, good.
Burn!
Yes. Oh, please burn. Burn, burn, burn.
Ah, 6 dice. Come on, dice gods, be nice.
That's God's be nice indeed.
3 accuracy.
Roll for damage. He's not clashing this one. There is only one person, actually 2,
Burn.
that it would clash.
Burn. Burn.
Did you roll stab? Make sure to fold in a knife. Aww.
3 damage. Plus.
Ooh, do we get a
actual
burn?
No.
Ah.
Alright, well, 3 damage.
Alright then, what else shall you do?
Well, as said, helping hand.
I need to be doing.
Colby sounds like a good target for it still.
Colby has righted himself by now, at least.
Colby! Seriously, we need to stop this thing!
I'm trying! I didn't expect... He glares at the Alakazam. That guy to get involved.
Yeah, not
Hey, Soon as
really
fucking-
not cool.
A spoon is chucked at your head. You take 0.001% of damage.
Wait, who
Nothing.
got the spoon?
You got the spoon, Colby. You were chucked a spoon at your head, or skull.
He grunts a little bit, but then actually picks it up.
The spoon returns to Alakazam.
You're the anti-fundium, I see.
Yeah.
Fine, keep the spoon. Sorry. I wanted to give you guys a challenge.
I mean, I think technically Kit would be going into the limit break thing, majigger, with the, you know, logic, the primal and whatnot. But Reviver Seed,
I mean, it would've been Kit's
Razor's,
turn.
huh?
I said it would have been Kit's turn. I'm sorry. I was ignoring that rule. That's on me. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah. Do I need a roll for something?
Do you want to go primal?
Not particularly.
Okay,
Okay, well then that solves that.
that solves the issue. Done. We're moving on. Enjoy your
Razor
spoon, Colby.
stuffing the, Actually, you know, a curious thing that has always been a question to me. When you use a seed, you have a plain seed left over. So do you, like, not eat the seed, or...
You lick off the coating. I don't know.
It's like
It's just
sunflower
supersonic
seeds.
speeds as it goes right through you.
I don't want to think about that right now.
Yeah, I think you just lick off the coating of the seed and then spit it back out.
Yeah, you don't swallow the seed at all. You just take the energy from it. Okay.
Alright, well, either way, Razor is stuffing the Reviver Seed in Kit's mouth.
Oh, I forgot. Flinch dice. Pardon. Flinch dice. And it'll be fine.
What happens?
I think it says you would take back one HP and awareness, which is gain back half your HP.
Okay, so I get 2 HP back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because that's how a standard revive uses in Pokemon, and I like that. I don't leave you at 1. That's just bleh.
Don't worry, I'll go down soon enough. Again.
I don't know. Tell that to the dice.
Okay. Kit kind of like stumbles to their feet after taking the energy from the seed and gives a look of gratitude to Razor. Just like, sorry.
It's all right. We got this. Now just shake yourself off and let's get back into the fray.
It kind of just like does just that and just stomps and looks angrily at Titanol again. Right. Yes.
Razor is taking a position between the two. And that'll be it for Razor's turn.
Man, that was funny.
No, you're gonna follow that up? I figured you were gonna say something after
No, no, sound alerts.
that. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. Colby doesn't actually have a specific idea of what to do with the spoon. He was just holding on to it partially just due to spite at this point. He looks really frustrated, having been actually doing a very good grapple, then being denied it. Did not sit well with him. He does actually analyze what is the rest of the group doing, the other group doing, that Alakazam is trouncing them so well that he can get involved in this battle. What exactly is that battle going like?
Alakazam seems to be using teleportation a lot and toying with them. He also doesn't seem fully into it. And even Absol is taking damage from a psychic attack.
He's kind of screwed around and being kind of a jerk.
Precisely. Also, I will note that psychic energy that was hit on you didn't feel right.
Did not feel like run-of-the-mill psychic energy?
No, which probably explains why Absol is taking a beating as well.
Uh-oh.
Can you remind me of the environment?
Mountaintop.
Right.
It's rocky, it's a mountainside, you're on a peak.
Where are cliffs?
30 feet out. Oh, you want to knock him off.
Also,
I mentioned the word spite.
Yeah. Would we really say feet, or would we say it's 30 paws out?
Hang on. What's the foot tall mon? It is 30 of them out. Lying down on the ground. Isn't a... I'll need to look this up in a moment.
I'm pondering a few things. What else is in the environment aside from it being a mountaintop? Is there any trees, major rocks, anything of note, or is it rather barren?
I will say there are trees nearby. If you take a closer look at them, it's noted that someone uses them. Rocks are a bit scarce. I will also note that there seems to be someone's little abode into the mountainside.
Huh. When you say that somebody uses the tree, what do you mean by that?
Like berries are growing on them, and they are being used by someone.
Okay. So there's a settlement here.
Yes. For who?
A little hermitage of some sort. All right, that's interesting. How big is the entrance into that little, I guess, the little hill building or something?
I want to say maybe around 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Maybe a bit taller.
All right. Colby is exploring other options.
Oh.
Well,
It seems that... Sorry. Caterpie is 1 foot tall. So you can use, say, 30 Caterpies.
okay. That works, I guess. Beerus would approve of the bug measurements. Colby will... Try to think of how to express this. Colby will be obviously looking around the surroundings. But he's going to announce to the group, I don't think this is working out. I gotta find some other resources. Hold on. And he is actually gonna using that helping hand to really encourage himself to jog as fast as he can. He's gonna head over to the abode and just kind of crash in. He doesn't have any politeness at this point.
Alrighty then. You crash in, more or less, and it seems to be a bit torn up inside. Like some sort of conflict happened here. The door a bit broken. And there's no one inside at the moment.
Okay. Colby would initially have his guard up in case there is somebody inside, in case they also want to pick a freaking fight. But seeing the place is disheveled, he doesn't give that too much thought, honestly. He's only looking for useful items or weapons or something.
Now, I just think, what would be there?
He's rushing because it's in the middle of a battle. But also, his team clearly is less robust than this type null, so... He wants to find something to give him an edge. I can roll a search roll if you like.
I mean, you could, it's just, I have to figure out what is precisely inside this home that could be used.
Yeah, just a bit of spit.
Fair, fair.
Because one, I never expected you to go into the home. Two, I might just look through the battle items or something. Like maybe...
What kind of home is it?
It looks like a quadrupedal lives here.
Okay.
Ooh, wait a second. Maybe. No.
This will probably take Colby out of this round entirely, by the way, I'd imagine. But...
You know what you found? Yeah, roll me a search roll of a d6.
Okay.
The higher it is, the better the reward is.
That's fairly high.
Cool. For this round, you have gone and searched, and you have found yourself. Oh wait, no, that's useless.
Hooray, useless things.
As like I was looking at it, it's like, ah, yes, that is actually really useful. Never mind. A Razor Claw is terrible against a type null. As useful as it is.
Could just make episode 2.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, let's hurry this along.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make this a difficult challenge instead of you.
I apologize if I am slowing things down by this action, but Colby was trying to do something cool with the grapple and got denied it, so he's trying his best to say nows.
You're
Sorry, I wanted to
fine.
do a
It's
cool
just
phase transition.
Well, I mean, the shiny was put in front of you, and you went for the shiny. Nobody can blame you for that.
A move gem, fair enough.
Colby has slowly been going through his turns, trying his options, and seeing that we're effectively, as a team, having to just kind of exhaustively try the same things over and over. And he's like, "That's not good. There's got to be an edge here somewhere." It's like,
make a tree fall on them.
720 can't get
also,
the
you could
eggs
find an
out.
item that could maybe do something with something in the environment, like that, for instance.
On a mountain, maybe an avalanche or rock slide.
Colby will use the help. Colby is using the helping hand to help motivate himself to really like move quick and rummage quick, though.
You find yourself a rock hammer.
What's this?
I am
Rock,
sorry
don't
for
add stab, dex fight
Yeah,
melee, strength +3. Okay. Can be thrown.
All right then. After Colby, it is Robert's turn.
Okay. Do you think Colby will be exiting the property as it comes to Robert's turn, or do you think he'll still be away for the rest of the round?
You can act at the end of the round.
Okay. All right, what's Robert gonna do?
Robert is gonna try a growl, considering they were just knocked into a wall.
Robert was hitting a wall? I forgot this.
The growl will go off. Growl lowers attack, right?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. Close enough.
Oh, do we lose?
Robert would let out a angry, very feral-sounding growl at the Titanol as he walks up next to Trabash.
Alright then. Is there anything else you were gonna do?
I'm gonna use Helping Hand.
Alrighty.
I'm using Helping Hand on Benji, and I'm gonna say, you know that move where you basically chug a loogie at him? I think that's going pretty well. Though maybe aim for one of the cracks this time. I think that might help us out a little bit. And you are you're doing the most work on this team out of all of us.
I don't know about that, but I'll sure aim.
Gee, thanks. God.
Okay, and is that all Robert can do?
Yeah, that'll be all Robert's done.
Okay, then it is my turn. And I couldn't get off either of my things last time, correct? Yeah. So neither of them procced because they both failed. So I guess that means that Benji is going to hack up yet another loogie and spit it at this guy's face. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any negatives this time around, right?
No, you don't.
Okay, so that
Also, Noel has dodged.
Dex Fight Channel +2. 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice for this first attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alrighty. Roll for damage.
Okie dokie. I think damage is what? Special plus strength?
Special plus 2.
I meant to say.
Which is 1.
Yeah, so that's 4 dice altogether. 1, 2, 3.
What special
4.
do you have? 1?
One
Okay.
special.
Decent.
Yeah. And that move lowers their special by 2. And after that, Benji is going to go ahead and try to knock them down. Which is Strength Fight Brawl -2. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof.
That was knockdown?
Yes.
Alright then. After spraying your acid spray on Null, most would irk at and shiver from it. You then go to knock him off his legs, and you succeedingly do so. Going
Yes.
from one front corner leg to the back corner leg, I would say about this side, you are able to knock him down.
Yeah.
He's definitely now prone. Is there a status effect for prone? I'm curious.
I don't believe so.
It just makes them take an action to get back up.
Okay.
When you knock them down.
Mhm.
And
What was used?
I used poison gas, or not poison gas, acid spray, and then knockdown.
Ah, okay. Yes, knockdown is definitely a good thing. Incidentally, it doesn't really matter. There's no size requirement for it. It's not like, oh, but if you're really small, you can't knock them down. It might be harder, but you still technically can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
In your
say
case,
that
going for a leg. Yeah, what's that?
Come at me, Arceus. Why, Lord, I'm looking at you.
Also, damage strength was 0, so you may roll strength.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it had any damage. So 2 for strength. So that was
All right.
1.
Type Null is now looking very worse for wear.
Would I be able to do anything else? 7 minus 4 would be 3. I could do one more attack.
Alright, roll for it.
Yep, that's 3 dice for pound. 1, 2.
Didn't you already use? Oh no, you used something else.
Yep.
Alright. That will hit.
Okie dokie. Pound is strength plus 2 for damage. So that gives me 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two. And oh, I should have rolled for knockdown and then for this if it doesn't proc for the what the hell is it called again?
Flinch.
Flinch.
That was 3 physical attacks, so it'd be 3d6 you want to roll.
Two because acid spray is not a physical.
All right.
But yes, I will roll them one at a time just to make it easier for me to tell. Okay.
All right.
Don't even have to roll the second.
How much did pound do for damage?
That was 2 damage.
All right.
Yeah. Benji starts off with hacking up a loogie and saying, "Take this, you big jerk." Spits it in their face, then goes and bullies them a little more by knocking them over, and then to add insult to injury, he makes them flinch with a nicely done pound right to the side of the head.
Well, their head must be pounding after this.
I mean, it's clearly resounding. As true.
Yep, and
Just because you're wearing a helmet doesn't mean that a head hit wouldn't hurt. In fact, it would kind of rattle your skull around the metal helmet.
Yeah, and unless I can also eat a berry, that is all I can do.
Eat the berry.
I'm eating the Orum berry.
Eat the now stinky berry.
As far as I can tell, there's you don't have to roll for eating a berry, so you can just do it freely at the end of your turn.
I will put the berry way up here to note that it has been eaten.
Yeah, that is a penalty rule we haven't really considered with the main game as far as consumption of basic items that don't require rolls.
Colby, it is now your
Yes.
turn. As you turn to battle, finding the first thing you find, which happens to be a hammer.
All right, I have a question. Colby is carrying the hammer in one hand and his bow in the other. How big and heavy is this hammer?
How tall are you, first of all? You are 2 feet. You know, yeah, it's the size of you.
Okay. All right then. And how many action penalties did I actually get with the rummaging?
I'm gonna say 1.
Okay.
Or you could say that this was your entire round. So have fun with full dice, I guess.
If it was my entire round, then I'd be waiting until next round I come around then. So I would say I think a -2 penalty makes sense considering the helping hand probably assisted me in getting that done more efficiently and thus not cost me more of a penalty.
Fair enough.
All right. So this thing is staggered on one leg, right?
No, this thing's on the ground.
Completely?
Completely on its side. Prone. With flinch.
Okay. Colby's gonna run out, doing his best to run out, dragging the hammer, I suppose, with one hand while he carries the bow in the other. When he gets back into the situation, he's gonna just fling his bow aside. I would like to spend a will point to make whatever happens here better.
All right.
He's going to double hand hoist that hammer that is as big as him, but he's going to try his best to use the thing, putting all his guts into it.
All right. Roll Dex Fight Brawl, or as you say, Dex Fight Melee. Ha 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 ha! You don't have a melee. I'm kidding. Roll Brawl.
Yeah, that's actually I think that's a miss. I think that's a miss again. I think they used the wrong word. I think they meant brawl. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, there is no melee. There is no melee stat to put it simply.
So we're just seeing it if you don't. No, you're rolling a 1.
What?
You actually just might as well roll damage. This thing can't dodge.
Okay. If you think that, I mean, I think it's still customary to see if I don't critically fail.
You have a will.
Yes.
You have 1 success.
Okay. Oh, that's true. Good point. I won't critically fail.
You
All
have
right.
4.
All right. Colby is gonna put his all into this attack. Running up, just everybody else just sees him like run past them. All of a sudden, just carrying this this fuck off big hammer out of nowhere that's made of rock. And it's probably wondering like, where did he get that? And he's just angry and just doing a bit of a war cry as he's like, "That's good, you're down, and you would stay down right now." Just angry words as he does hopefully a decent attack.
Well, let us see.
Of course.
Ow! Roll it again. Roll it again. DM says so. Roll it again.
Okay.
I'm upset with that roll. No.
Actually, Colby would even, if he could, put Will into more damage. Are you fucking with me right now, dude?
Pretty hard helmet, I guess.
Do you want to spend will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want this to be good.
Dang, I'm really upset as well.
Really had to struggle to get that.
Wait, it would be 4 damage though because of will?
I mean, it depends on how you think spending
For me,
two-thirds of his will, what spending 2/3 of his will should do.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Listen, he's Berserker Rage right now.
So what you're saying is, wait, Zim, how much does Barbarian Berserker add to, damage?
Barbarian Berserker?
Or it's Barbarian's Rampage, or
Rage.
Rage.
Yes.
I believe it's just... I don't know if they actually add any damage to their... You know, any damage. They just get advantage on their attacks, I believe.
That would be a reckless attack. Rage actually does... In 5e, anyway, the Rage does... I'm checking again, but I believe it does an extra 2. Rage.
I don't think so, because they specifically avoid, you know, you get a +2 from this, +1 from that, +3 from this.
Here it is. In battle, you fight with primal ferocity. On your turn, you can enter rage. While raging, you gain the following benefits. If you don't wear any heavy armor, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. You make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain in barbarian levels as a barbarian, as shown in the rage column of the barbarian table. And you have resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. So it does gain a bonus to damage, but it's not telling me what it is on this, because I'm checking on D&D Beyond, one of the stupidest sites in the world. Where is the table?
The point is I was trying to think, I wonder if there's an easy way to just, you know, add some rage dice to it. I thought it'd be funny. Or cool.
I mean, Colby's putting so much into it, he could be hurting himself to do more damage.
I would have given you a life orb for that then.
Yeah, extra die per damage point.
How about I reduce HP by 2 then and roll 2 more die?
Do it.
Also, you could argue that the will usages would actually be multiple attacks. First strike didn't work out, so he got angry and willed himself to do another strike, etc. Oh, wow. They both counted. The HP dice really did work. Good.
Is there anything else you want to do this round?
This could just be him going whole ham with 3 different strikes. First which just kind of rattled, the second which did a bit more, and the third which actually landed a good hit. No, this is kind of just what he's doing now, so...
I see.
Does anyone else see a cube on his head when he was searching in there?
I don't know. Is that the end of everyone's round then?
I believe so.
Alrighty then. Anyone will use a priority move for the next round?
I'm good.
Alright then. It is...
Totally. We'll have Aurum use his super cute tickle attack.
Oh, you mean that insta kills major bosses? Dang, where'd you get that item?
It allows him to capture any legendary with a simple Pokeball.
Oh, dang.
So I will describe for the party's sake what. So Colby is basically just aggressively wielding this thing to the point where he's racking his own body with. It's very clear he's hurting himself in the process because he's just like shuddering and he's kind of just doing primal growls at this point. He's clearly very frustrated that this robust enemy has attacked them and also taken out Kit briefly as well. But it seems like what really made him snap was getting thrown off by the Alakazam, as he occasionally, even in the process of his blind rage, gives very vicious glances towards the Alakazam in the process of his pummeling. In a very your next sort of way.
Do you want to roll intimidation?
Sure, if you'd like me to.
You don't have an intimidation roll. Tough contests. I would say intimidate, but you have no intimidate.
This is fair.
Ouch.
Well, it's not a 0, at least.
He doesn't look... He didn't ignore it. He just passes it off. As you hit the Type Null's helmet with resounding gong. Large tracks visibly forming on the helmet.
This also probably make it a little harder for Null to get up.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the only thing Null does for his turn, get up and start to charge a move. That's it. Nothing else. Kit.
Yes.
By battle initiative, it is your turn.
By battle initiative, I will use Ember then.
Roll for accuracy.
Okie dokie. Okay, well, there goes my turn. I'll see you all next time.
Kit goes to spout an ember, but coughs up at the air. Feels like being sucked out of them as air is being drawn visibly around Type Null.
Oh.
It's like a raging storm is forming.
Kind of understanding that this is a do or die moment. Kit is going to just do their best with I don't know, with another tail whip. Try to reduce their defenses as much as possible, just so we can get in that last hit.
Alright then, roll for damage.
I got a win.
It will hit.
Yay. So Kit, in much the same way as before, kind of just like fades into a mirage, dancing around the Type Null, trying their best to keep them distracted. Not necessarily focused, but like focused and unfocused at the same time, so that they're not sure where to put their guard.
Huh. Razor.
Hmm.
Your turn. Unless Kit wants to do anything else.
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Oh, this is really taking forever. Does Colby still have his hammer, or?
Oh yeah, even when he finally has to stop because of a bout of exhaustion, he is still just going. Well, first off, he's fat, so at this point he's panting really hard of all the exercise he's exerted. But he's kind of doing a growling, but also he's just clutching that hammer super tight.
Okay.
Even though he's not using it. So yeah, he's kind of a little bit, maybe not fully there at the moment. But I mean, he's on your side still, yeah.
I was wondering, because I wasn't sure if it maybe got lodged in the helmet or something.
As far as I'm aware, it didn't, unless DM says otherwise.
No, that's good.
Who says there's anything within the helmet? Also, DM tip.
Yes.
I probably should have just ended the battle last round. He's literally on 1 health.
Oh, well.
Oh, so
fine.
I would have, like, plink damage him then.
Yes.
Ember!
I'm upset that I'm upset. I was like, I should have let the hammer down the final blow instead of at 1 HP. I'm upset.
Yeah, that's something a lot of DMs would do.
Yeah, something to know for next time.
Yeah. I'm not the
Poor
best
accuracy.
DM. Still learning. Also, Razor. How do you want to roast this thing?
I guess there's not really that much of a gap in the helmet. But Razor is going to run around into the front of it. Get up on the, using those spikes there on the helmet to get up in its face and just fire right into the eye holes.
Oh, that's brutal. But also, yeah, you have a complete opening for that.
You have a complete
Exactly.
opening and he's... Alrighty then. As Razor goes up to...
He is not stopping
roast
until this thing
and incinerate.
absolutely is not moving anymore. Or it's a puddle.
I suppose Colby has slightly inspired the what is this, feral brutality in Razor?
Probably. But you're
So in other words, you're making that helmet an oven, is what you're doing.
Precisely.
Normally, anyone would be screaming inside of it. But no sound comes as Type Null falls to the ground. No nothing. No anything. Where's the frick is the faint? Oh, seriously, that's the faint? I'm upset. But fine. Better.
I approve of that because, like I said, he is not stopping until it's a puddle. Or ash. Or something to that effect.
Well, the winds die down. Then Alakazam looks over. He looks unamused. He looks upset. And furious. As the Absol finally gets in that sweet night slash he's been looking for the entire time. As Absol growls at the Alakazam. What have you done to him? See nothing more but yours. Well, he clearly is nothing but ash now. Don't think there's even anything left of him inside that helmet, or that oven. And I shall take my leave, clearly.
Razor looks over at the Alakazam. Don't you even dare. You're next.
Oh, one day, little puppy, one day.
Colby would like to do something because I just remembered something.
I'm gonna throw the hammer.
Do you notice it can be thrown? I'm glad.
Good.
Colby, this does not escape Colby's notice. Actually, Colby's death
Priority?
glare turn was does it?
One,
I actually
no,
don't know.
a
Let's see.
priority thing. Helping hand on Colby.
Colby's growls get a little more intense when the Alakazam literally just dismisses the death/fainting of the type null. Yeah, the Your Next glare has become very intense as he takes a few aggressive steps. And by the way, another HP loss for Colby here because he's putting it all into this. What happens if you go to Will Zero? I'm kind of tempted to put
You
a
just
Will
faint
into it
after the move, after what you do.
You know he's doing it then. Will Zero, another HP. And he is going to, as this thing talks so blithely about how his compatriot just died, he doesn't care basically. Colby is going to throw this hammer with every ounce of strength plus some that he has. So let's see if this works out. Hopefully it does. Next
Colby's got
yeah, brawl.
two. He's got two helping hands on him.
Oh, he does now. That's fair.
Yeah, I allow that. I will allow that. It doesn't say helping hand can stack.
Here's Dex then. Okay.
Would you mind
Here's
rolling that again? DM does not like that roll.
I mean, I am putting like everything into it, so fair enough. How many dice is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is what I mean by more dice doesn't always mean better dice. Actually, this is how lots of dice tend to treat me in Pokerole.
they don't roll well for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Good.
You know, unlike Type Null, I don't believe
Anonymous
Alakazam can block critical
dispensation.
hits.
No, that's a critical hit, and that's
Tokeme tipped $100.
that is simply a you run up. No, you don't run up at all. Do you run up?
He's only taken a few steps, and then he is twisting his whole body, and then just twisting it back towards, doing a real side twist to fling it, so it swings horizontally through the air, like a helicopter blade.
Oh, you're okay.
At the, yeah, that's how he's doing it.
If this impacts this, it is, we did not settle on a donation goal, so either way, thank you so much for that donation, Toshime. If there were a goal, it would have been completed.
Now, what's a crit do again? Is that one more damage die?
2 more damage die. Strength. Let's see. That's 5, 7.
Colby gets
Roll
the
it.
power of the sugar yin behind him as well.
I
It
mean,
feels the
I mean,
sugar.
listen. You don't need to roll damage.
Oh, you sure? Because I could.
There's no
It would be
need.
strength plus 9 actually.
Damn. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to roll, but I can definitely make an impact on him.
That's pretty
Just
solid.
damage. So you go and chuck it at the Alakazam. The Alakazam has no time to react as it just received a threat from the Growlithe. And then a hammer comes flying at its face.
Even if he intends to teleport, this hammer travels much faster than he was expecting.
Absolutely. He
I've got-
miscalculated.
Yes?
What?
Go
No,
ahead.
so Razor is just pushing down on the melted ashen pile of the type null as the Alakazam is watching, and as the ashes finally collapse and Razor goes back down to all fours, just right behind Razor's head is Colby throwing the hammer.
Oh yeah, Colby may not have considered friendly fire, so that's probably going to ducked a bit.
Well, I was meaning for a more epic way of this
Oh,
happening.
So it's a flaming hammer throw. Is that what I'm getting?
I
Is the
wasn't
ember being
meaning
added
that.
to
I
the
was just
hammer?
meaning
It could
a.
be.
I'm all for that. I was just saying, you know, Alakazam's looking at Razor, and then Razor falls back down onto all fours, and there's suddenly a hammer whooshing over Razor's head.
Oh yeah, actually, the ember. If nothing else, the ember probably blocked vision for the Alakazam of the hammer.
Exactly.
It probably cut through the flames regardless. So.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Also, yes, indeed, it is one of those heavy impacts and heavy throws that hits the face and knocks him out of the sky, dealing good amounts of damage to where he looks visibly scarred from it.
Does he also get knocked off the cliff, considering how hard he was hit?
Yes, he falls. He falls to the ground off the cliff. As everyone looks over, and then Absol rushes over to the charred body of the Titanal, looking frantic. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, no, 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 no. How much fire did you put in his face? He looks at Razor.
All of it.
Fair. Fair. We need to get you and that Cubone and him healed up. All of you now. You guys look...
Razor's just looking at the pile of ash.
It's not...
I don't know if that's gonna be possible for him.
Colby, by the way, is as soon as he put all his weight forward into that hammer throw and it left his hands, he just immediately dropped face planted and he's out.
Alright. I probably should have stopped you for the whole turning to ash thing, because that one, you need to be his entire body. You just got his face, so it's like really charred.
Okay, so the face is ash.
Face is pretty much charred. It needs, like, surgery on it.
What you're trying to say is that you didn't. You want to note that he didn't die.
He did not die. He's not dead.
Okay, it's kind of funny you flipped them all though. I'm like, he's been burned into such cinders, only his feet were left. That's kind of what it looked like.
Why would he use his reviver seed on Kobe to wake him back up?
I don't think he's gonna wake up from that because Reviver Seed is supposed to heal HP damage. This was Will.
Yeah, he's gonna need a while.
I will say
So-
the Reviver Seed does specify it returns awareness to you.
Well, consciousness / awareness. Fair enough. I guess it's up to DM discretion how bad
Yeah.
the Will. I mean, he did exert himself ridiculously.
You're unable to perform any actions. You are there. You're able to move around, but you're not able to do any of your moves or anything. Socializing, yes. Anything else? Nothing. That is my 2 cents.
Okay.
So, Colby
Colby-
returns.
Colby groggily, slowly does get back up, but kind of just gives a glassy-eyed stare to Robert. Doesn't seem like he's unappreciative, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot going on with him right now. He is certainly conscious, but he seems utterly drained.
Let's get you back to the team's base and get you a nice bed to lay in. You probably need how much effort you put your body through.
Is all he can really muster.
I don't know if y'all are fit for an escape or back home. My boat is nearby, Absol says. As a matter of fact, they ransacked the place. So... why don't we just go inside and such? Also, is that my hammer over there? Why is my hammer over there? He looks over to the hammer that Colby has thrown. Looks back over to the group. Let's...
Kind of sounds like he's lucky it didn't go over the cliff of the Alcazar.
No. Did it go? I don't think it went over. I thought it just hit him and just gone back down to the ground.
I'm guessing all of the momentum of the hammer basically went into the Alakazam.
I don't know. It
Probably
depends on
went
what you
fine.
think is more epic.
Yeah.
I think most of it went into the Alakazam, and the hammer is laying just barely on the edge of the cliff.
Something like that. Also,
Also,
right,
I'm not-
Colby is too glassy-eyed to respond.
Yeah, he's not quite there. Also, I imagine the Alakazam did actually escape because he probably teleported after that, but
Well, he ain't here now.
that's the important
So,
thing.
Absol
Where
goes
did
and...
Nick get off to that we saw that we thought was over here?
We'll get to that later. Oh. So, Absol leads you into his little abode that Colby has gone on into and such. Akmo brings in the hammer for back in, and you all have a brief respite as Team Radiance is helping heal up you guys and take care of the helmetless type null.
Robert will be helping healing everyone else because they are barely injured at all. They probably just need a little bit of rest compared to everyone else who is injured. Looking at Kobe and Kit here.
Yeah, Kit is kind of like limping a bit. Their tails are a little not as graceful. Their head's a little down. But even so, after like walking with the rest of the group, or what have after rejoining, they still try to give like a little look around, like they're trying to look for somebody before they kind of resign themselves to whatever treatment is required.
Colby just kind of wants to decide and wants fully cognition of the fact, because it takes him a bit, fully cognition of the fact the battle's over. He just kind of slumps against a wall and sits down.
Akamo speaks up and says, "Oh, you guys really held your own. Nice. Although, that took a lot out of you. Yeah." And then also speaks like, yes, what are you guys doing here, precisely? Are you, like, part of the guild or something? It's been so long since I've been there.
We just joined the guild. Though Kit here has chasing after Nickit, so yeah, we kind of got sidetracked from our original mission.
Nickit,
We do have a letter we're supposed to be delivering somewhere. Maybe it's supposed to go to you.
What? Where were you to deliver it to?
I think it was the top of this cliff, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, up at the mountain.
I'm the only one who lives up here. That would be for me. May I have the letter and such?
Out of play character gives letter.
Wonderful. I assume one of you guys gives it to the Absol, who reads it over and such like, a dear friend. You know, I was once part of the guild. Whole team and everything. He looks over to a picture tilted on the wall. A team of a jangmo-o, a superior, an Absol, a Samurai, and then some weird looking Pokemon that players will recognize as a Savali. As well as an Alakazam.
Ooh.
One day I just felt like, I don't want to be part of this guild, necessarily. Old friends and such, but I want to strike out on my own and such. Sure, Kamal became guild master and such. Superior stayed behind to help. Samurai went off to do their own thing. I wanted to go take a small break. And Noel here, he solemnly looks over to the type Noel you've been fighting. Went missing. As for the Alakazam, we exiled him because he was becoming too devious, and this is just proof of his deviousness. All he wants is power, the knowledge. He thinks everyone is under him, and he's the best one there is. Which is why I am very much concerned for Noel here. It might be a while, but we should be able to patch him up.
Do you think he'll be okay after he wakes up?
I don't know. He's been missing for years now, and all Noel wanted was to find more about his past. So with him being gone for a while and under Alex's control for a while, I don't know. Because 5 minutes ago, he wasn't someone I recognized. He was an enemy. I didn't want to hurt him.
So it was the Alakazam that made him do it.
Absol nods. Yes.
Great. I need to melt him next.
Oh, don't worry, we all melt him. I should have advantage against him, but somehow he has mastered psychic abilities that even harm me, and I'm upset.
Well, let's hope he didn't teleport before he hit the bottom of the cliff.
Knowing Alakazam, yeah. So let's have all you rest here now. And I'll help you get back to the guild later. He looks at Team Radiance. And Duant speaks up like, no. I'm here to patch this guy up.
I think I just need a couple berries and I'll be right just fine. I'm a pretty hardy EV.
Bet. So, what would y'all like to do?
Question. Well, the boss battle has ended. Our characters still don't know what's quite going on. There are mysteries to be had, but it appears we're at the end of the pre-campaign.
Neat. I have nothing else going on. I have gone through what I've wanted to go through. Yes, the battle dragged on and such. I wanted to give you guys a challenge instead of just sweeping through.
I certainly say you did that.
I think it was tedious a bit, and I think you did kind of remove some dynamic elements, like when I think I get what you're trying to do with Colby when you threw him off of
But
Null's
removed.
back.
Yeah.
Like I get what you're trying to do, but also like it kind of felt like a cheap move too, because he wasn't really engaging us before then. But yeah, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it dynamic. I think it was kind of a bit bogged down. The main problem is the early game for Pokemon, and one thing I would recommend for Raigon too. Earlier on, when people have less moves, it's good to give, I don't know. The reason I went out of my way to ask about the environment and stuff is when the party has less moves at the beginning, when they have less potential and haven't figured out what they can do with their characters yet, it's good to provide more options for battle beyond just basic attacks. Trying to provide options like, oh wait, there's like a cliff here or a trap there or something you can interact with, like, oh, that maybe you can combine your attacks with, or otherwise take some other like more clever action rather than just a straight up brawl. And that's kind of something I would advise, especially for early game. But honestly, it's probably good for most battles, I'd say, to consider what are alternatives the player could do besides just fight. Especially good considering that I've learned through my main pokerole game is that sometimes certain party members just get better at battle than certain other ones. Like my character, Tucker, in the main campaign, is probably the least combat viable. So when he can see things he can do with the environment or something, that's something that I think benefits him quite well too, especially since he's less battle focused. But yeah, just a few thoughts for the future. Blue, you did your best though. I will say I did find parts of this not terribly fun. I felt like some of it was a slog, but I definitely know you're doing your best. So
It's
you
part
also have
of
80
why.
sessions. Sorry, it's like you have 80 sessions of experience.
yeah. Also have that's another thing too. I have a bit of a I've been around a DM with lots and lots of experience with lots and lots of games, and honestly, my main campaign is kind of lightning in a bottle. Just everybody synergizing just right and everything. Like I feel very lucky in that regard. It takes a lot of effort to reach that point a lot of times, and we earned it pretty fast. Like with the first 10 sessions or so, we kind of started synergizing pretty well, which I think is pretty fast actually. But yeah,
that's
it's
actually about normal.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I've every other D&D campaign I've ever played was less synergized, and I mean there were still some fun moments, but yeah, this is the first time I was like, oh wow, this is just a really good campaign. Like everybody's working together perfectly, and it's nice. And I wish that for the main campaign, for Starlight Expedition. I won't be part of it, of course, but I do hope that same level of synergy and dynamicism can be achieved.
Oh, I certainly hope the same. And of course, you're always welcome to come in as like a guest appearance every so often, if you so wish.
I may consider that. So I will just to conclude with Colby. He is sort of out of it. When he does recover, probably some food will help. Matter saying, feel free, Raigon, if you don't want him just to poof out of existence, feel free to steer him as an NPC character at the start of the main campaign if you intend to have him involved in things. Feel free to use him as an NPC character. I'm totally fine with that. You don't have to, of course, if you don't want to, but
Well,
That's
I,
one
I
of
was
the
actually kind of
optional.
planning more or less to bring in all of these characters to have some sort of impact on the main campaign.
Sure.
So these characters aren't necessarily going to disappear, and these elements that have been introduced will probably be integrated in some form or another.
Fair.
Of course, that is with players' permission to use their characters, and all that.
Colby will recover, though he will be a little. Obviously, he spit himself quite a bit, so it'll take him a little time to recover. But he will be back. He technically would be back to his normal self eventually. But he has now shown to the rest of the party that while he's very casual and kind of non-caring in a lot of things that aren't food, if his buttons get pushed, then yeah, he can kind of turn pretty feral for a bit. So now this group knows that, so that may be a dynamic or something that can be worked with.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something we could definitely take a look at. I've certainly have enjoyed the cast of characters we have, and I look forward to seeing them potentially make another appearance.
I agree.
You have my permission. I will tell you more about the plot. I can either do that later tonight, if you so desire.
Sure, we can definitely do that. Oh,
I
thank
also
you.
hope that I was a decent teacher through this, because I know this pre-campaign was partially a learning experience. I'm not perfect with this whole teaching how a system works. I definitely want to get better at that, though, because I eventually want to DM something myself. But yeah, I hope I was able to help out a bit.
Realistically, the best thing I can say is just a lot of it just straight up comes from
Zorro
experience, and I fully expect the
is
first few
ringing the
sessions of the
Martin
main
phone.
campaign are going to stumble a little bit. It has been quite a while since I've DM'd, and I'm not the most expert DM out there, so I expect there's going to be some elements. But so long as everybody communicates and we are able to, figure out what's working, what's not working, then we can all adjust. The worst thing that can happen is, a player is like, well, I'm dissatisfied, but I'm not going to say anything, and then I'm going to leave, or the DM doesn't know that they're doing something wrong, so they continue making the same mistake over and over.
Yeah, I guess, Blue, I am sorry that I didn't really express how I was feeling. I wasn't really sure how to engage it in the middle of the combat. So I was kind of working with it, trying to make things more dynamic on my end. And I kind of worked out in the end, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I'm sorry if I should have communicated more. Maybe I should have a bit. I was also juggling a few other things, so.
I was also a bit upset. I mean, I have now learned things, but Alexam is absolutely a cheap guy. If there's a cheap move he can do, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, clearly he's a dick that way. It's pretty obvious that's his character trait.
Yeah, and that's just a part of it. And that's just how the session went. But now we've learned, and we can make the next session even better.
I mean, it does make him very hateable, so.
Which good. That seems that was the point.
Yeah, it's a goal accomplished in that case.
So we're going to do our best, and we're going to try to get the session out this Saturday. If I expect any stumblings, it's going to come just, again, from the mechanics. I'm not entirely familiar with everything yet. So I will probably be relying on our more experienced players for that. But the core of everything else is more or less kind of figured out. So I'm hoping that we'll have something fun.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so you do want to try and run this Saturday. Cool. Do we want to...
I'll give you a complete positive confirmation tomorrow.
Sounds good. So this Saturday is still up in the air for sure. We'll do it next Saturday if not. I do want to ask real quick. I know we don't have much time left, but do we want to try and get our characters created for the main campaign now, or do it at the start of the next one?
I say the start of the next one, mostly because I expect the setup that I have to not take up the entire length of time.
Okay.
It'll be good and exciting, but it's meant to be cut off at a certain point, and I don't want to leave you all like, oh, well, we only played for like an hour or two. Now what?
Okay.
Also, it makes a slightly more natural. It does make a slightly more natural outro for me as well.
Fair.
If you guys do it on Saturday, so.
Yeah. Fair enough. We should go do video outros now.
Yeah. Want to save? You definitely. Well, I don't know actually.
Do you
I
want to
guess
save the
that's up to
table?
DMs.
We'll save the table. I can always just remove the unused elements later. But we will save the table.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you, Blue, for a side campaign. Honestly, it was interesting for me, regardless of ups or downs. It was just interesting for me to pursue another game alongside of my main campaign, especially right now because right now my main campaign is kind of on pause because Cairo went to Africa, so he's been busy with that bit of vacation trips. So it's good to have in the meantime, and it's just nice to compare different Pokerole sessions and groups and see how different people interact. It kind of gives me ideas for future DMing stuff myself. It kind of gives me an idea of what to expect and what kind of interactions I can see between different personality types. It does help.
Oh goodness, what happened to the board?
A complete reset, it looks like.
Okay.
Hit rewind
Oh,
and take
no.
my badge. I am sorry. Just hit rewind. That is on me. I meant to overwrite a save.
You loaded
All
a
right.
save.
I loaded a save. I'm good with magic, not technology.
Just is.
Technologist is form of
Enjoy
magic.
your
Jeez.
stay.
It's a weird thing that I don't have skills in. It's too physical. I like the abstract kind.
Well, I suppose I will do my little outro. Well, I mean, are you guys ready for an outro? Or...
I would say so. I certainly don't have anything more to mention.
Okay.
Wonderful. I'm good. Yeah, let me do my video outro and continue my subathon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll continue streaming as well with something, probably Dwarf Fortress.
Okay.
I'm a little addicted, so.
That's fair.
We all have addictions. Rygon, if you have time, I think now would be a good time to talk about character implementations and such.
You can do that.
I will wish
you...
you, for now, I wish you all a good night, and I will, of course, direct my viewers to check out Zim's stream and Rygon if you stream to continue seeing the campaign. I'll put something in the description for that too to let people know, like, go over here if you want to keep watching what this is. So,
Much appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll still lurk the even if I'm not part of the main game. I'll still lurk the channel we have for this stuff, and so you can converse there if you need to or want to talk to me or whatever.
Right.
So
Sounds good.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye. If you guys do want to discuss stuff, I am a-okay with Dwarf Fortress is something that I enjoy, especially because I tend to have discussions not related to Dwarf Fortress going on.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I plan on kind of sticking around because I still got to get that CPR stuff figured out anyway.
All right.
So I'm going to be up for quite a while.
Tell me when the board's saved for both of you guys.
The board has been saved already.
Have fun flipping. Alright, I'm leaving table. Also, let me go do my video outro. I'll return in like 60 seconds.
Sounds good.
Because you guys don't... What?
Did you wanna try and bring this to like a private chat real quick, and then we just hop back in here?
Probably. Like, I'm gonna continue doing my subathon. I still will be streaming myself, don't worry. For my viewers. But probably best for private things, because this will go into Alakazam and other things as well.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and we'll just move down to a private chat. So
go to your server.
Sounds good.
I will definitely BRB.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the stream raiders here, and then we'll do the wrap up, everybody. There is that. All right, place your troops for the next battle, everyone. And thank you as always, for joining us today for our stream. That was Starlight Expeditions Pokerole. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.